Good afternoon, I'm Jacob Reimer. Men's hockey semifinals today at the Winter Olympics. Canada beat Finland 3-2 to advance to the gold medal game. They trailed entering the third period and put 2 in the back of the net to get the win. They'll meet the winner between Team USA and Slovakia. That game gets started here at 3:10. College basketball tonight in the top 25. 22nd ranked Miami of Ohio looks to make it 27-0 as they host Ball State. In the Big Ten, Indiana is at number 7 Purdue, and in the A10, number 18 St. Louis hosts VCU. And in the NBA, the Cavs go for their 7th win in a row tonight in Charlotte, taking on the Hornets. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock. This update sponsored by High Bank Distillery Co. Locally inspired dishes and award-winning cocktails. Visit highbankco.com to make your reservation. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
Paul, good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, looky here. We have a Go to Jail Friday. Can't wait to throw some people in the slammer. And of course, we want you guys to do that too. So many people are here. Joshua Perry is here. It's good to see you again, buddy.
Howdy.
Thank you for doing it. It's been awesome this week. A lot
Happy
of fun.
birthday. How about that? Yeah.
Wow.
Timmy's birthday.
Oh my God. Thank you. I love you guys. That was fantastic. That's better. It's better than any sound effect we could have thrown in there until that one. Panama Ted, good to see you.
Hey, I'm doing good, Mike.
Panama Ted, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Mike.
Tress, how you doing?
Doing good, Mike.
Jen Winters, how you doing?
Doing good, Mike.
All right,
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jen. Jen gave me a lovely gift back there. She gave me a sleeve of Kansas Jayhawk logo
The cheapest golf balls
Oh,
you
yeah.
could buy.
What did I say to you right when I opened them?
You were like, what?
Thanks for these 3 crappy golf
Three
balls.
crappy golf-
The hardest
What?
golf balls.
Did they set you back $20? I'm like, I would not have spent $20 on that.
What are these Top Flight XL 2000s? Like, what am I going to do? These are as hard as a rock.
Just play indoor putt-putt with it.
I will. It's funny, though. I used to collect those, right? Like
Yeah.
every golfer probably did at one point. And I just last week took my golf ball logo rack. I had an actual rack that had maybe 24 spots on it for logo balls, and I would adjust them throughout time. Like if I picked up one that I thought was cooler,
Adjust your balls.
adjust my balls a little
the
bit.
rack.
The balls would oscillate a little
Stay
bit
on
if
the
like,
rack,
you know,
yeah.
a thunderstorm would come through. So I'd have to adjust them. But I just took that down because I'm going more into the metallic ball marker collector's items.
Oh,
Which I just think are
that's fancy.
And Sarah actually got me a cool thing for Christmas that has little magnetic clamps on them, so you can not a clamp, but just a little magnetic piece. So you hang it up on the wall, and then you take your favorite ball markers and you just put them up there and display them that way. And it says something cheesy like Timmy's 19th hole. You know, it's that's what's on there.
Oh,
but
really quickly,
it's cool.
The burner phone has died, so I need to recharge it. So
why is it dead? You didn't plug it in last week?
It's been plugged in. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. So if anybody has any go to jails that you sent the burner phone, get it to us via other ways like Twitter.
Oh my God.
Or in the chat or something like that. God bless.
I'll still give out the number, 614-787-3093. The email, of course, is a good way to reach us. goodcleanboy@gmail.com. You can tweet us on X at Man and Timmy 971. We'll start the Jailbirds at 3:46 like we always do. Fun guest coming up to talk some Buckeye hoops, Joshua. I know you know this guy. He's another good Chicago boy, Joey Lane.
Great guy.
Yeah,
excited
awesome.
to talk to him.
Awesome dude. I loved when he came in here and started helping us out like a lot of you guys have in the past. He did a lot of shows with me on the Buckeye Show when we were basketball-centric. Former captain of Ohio State basketball. Pulled himself up by his bootstraps.
Yeah.
He wasn't your normal, rock star captain, but I still think that's just as cool to start off a walk-on and never really average that many minutes, but to still find a way to become a leader on the team.
No doubt.
I think it's honestly like a good lesson for everybody to know. Like, you don't have to be the guy scoring 20 points per game. If your athletic career ends when it ends, maximize everything you can get out of it. He's a guy that did that.
Leadership isn't just about being out there making plays. It's about being a voice that people can trust.
Yes.
He certainly had that. And it's been a lot of fun watching his career take off in many ways, too, calling hoops games. It's been awesome.
I've said this before. I don't know what the hell the Big Ten I know you work for the Big Ten Network. I don't know what their problem is not giving him better assignments now. He got like 2 Buckeye games at the beginning. I've heard some of the analysts that they have.
Listen.
Joey is better than almost all of them, and he should not be stuck there doing Chicago State games. Okay?
I agree.
Like, get this guy.
I agree
Get this guy doing
with
some
you.
more mid-level
Totally.
Big Ten basketball games. I want to hear my guy.
The guy who's doing play-by-play with him on a lot of these games that you were just talking about, too, like the lower-level games, is a guy named Sam Brief, and I worked with him for a brief moment. Brief. When I was in Chicago. He's also phenomenal, too. Yeah, so I feel like that grouping right there needs to get bigger games for sure.
So Joey's with us at 4:30. Do not miss that. And then at 5 o'clock, what's that, Teddy? 5 o'clock, we got a little time. All right, we'll look forward to that back page at the end of the show. So for one thing, we'll have Olympic hockey updates. Olympic hockey, this is cool. Like, let's lean into this. It's going to be over soon. It's not coming back for quite a long time. Crossing our fingers that Team USA gets the job done. I wanted to see a little overtime hockey again, but you just
You're getting greedy.
You felt that Team Canada was going to get that done in regulation, and it was 35 seconds or so left. It was almost, you had that fear of being a Jackets fan. If you were pretending that Team Canada was the Penguins or something, like, please just survive, at least get to the overtime.
The
Let's have a chance.
The Jackets don't do that anymore.
Not anymore, right?
They don't do that anymore.
Well, we got to prove it still again.
Yeah, well, you're right.
We got to pick it up this late season push and prove that. But Canada got the win, and here in just moments we'll have Team USA hockey, and we'll give you the updates. Have you been watching? I've not watched most of these games with the sound on, and a lot of them have been going on while we've been on the air.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love what their goal horn and then song that they've attached themselves to is. It's about as American as it can get. If you don't know, they have thrown a little Leonard Skinnerd in there.
Oh.
Like, every team, every arena has their own thing, like what the Jackets do at Nationwide when the cannon blasts, and then the everyone's got that. But this is what they've been doing. I mean, it's about as American, right? I mean, you just want to get the guitar going right there. They throw a little Skinnerd out.
If you ask me, what is the most all-American sound
pretty good, right?
in terms of music? They got it.
I mean, we're high up on the fretboards right there, like with the solo. So it's one of the best guitar solos in rock music. So that's not bad at all. So we'll be watching out for Team USA. And one of our big hockey guys here at the station was just on the show before us, Anthony Rothman, Hockey and Hounds. I got to tell you, I can't get his beard out of my head. I'm sure everybody has seen this. There's been some social media clips. You watch the show on YouTube, you've seen Anthony and this white beard. It's like he went into the North Sea off the coast of Scotland, didn't come back for a month, and was just a different guy. And he's got a different aura, a different vibe. I don't think he could ever get rid of that beard.
No, I don't think he should. I don't think he should. It is a phenomenal look. I know he is not the highest on it, which is crazy. It looks great. And my father actually does this.
Why is he diminishing his own beard?
I don't know.
And his own face.
Well, my dad does this sometimes. He'll let the beard wolf out, and it's a Snow White beard, and he's like, I don't know. He's got the goatee lined up right now. I saw him this morning. It looks really good. I feel like a lot of dudes need to embrace this. The Snow White, to me, is a great distinguished look. There's a lot of wisdom in a beard like that.
I'm embracing the gray.
You should.
There's all this like dyes out there.
No,
you have
don't
the
do
Emmitt
it.
Smith touch of gray thing. I don't think I'm going to do that. Like, I would have to get way gray before I thought I was getting gray to consider that. But I've never done it. I've never colored my hair in my life. I don't think I could be caught doing it now. But
I've colored my hair before.
As far as the beard goes, I did not know that about you.
Blonde.
I did not know. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay. This is like a fun thing.
This is back in
got
like
it.
middle school.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
We go through our phases. I wore Jinko jeans, for God's sakes. I pretended to be a skater for 5 years.
Did you
never touched the
Did you have
skateboard.
the Etnies as well?
Yeah.
The sneakers?
I didn't. I had DCs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big DC guy.
I had DCs.
Oh, my
with
gosh.
The
fat-ass
thickest,
sneakers.
puffiest
Yes.
tongue.
Yes.
The thickest, puffiest tongue you're
Oh,
ever going to
man.
find.
What a time.
But,
What a
but
time.
to the beard. If I had one, like, a superpower and I could change a physical trait about me, it could be anything. Height, size, I would just want the ability to grow a real beard.
Yeah.
That's it. And look, you get to have a beard. I don't know what that kind of.
It doesn't connect.
Oh,
this
no?
this is all I do. It's
That's why
just
you do it that way.
right here, because I can't. It doesn't connect. So I only
It won't
leave.
get thick or full enough for you.
No. And even when I do the goatee, it looks kind of. I look like I'm not well groomed, even with the goatee. So I just keep the little chin hair,
No,
which
you're
my wife
fine.
gets on me. She says it gets too long sometimes, but I'm just hoping, because I would love to get to a point where I could have some grays. I don't know if it's gonna make it up top long enough to get to that point. So I'm hoping.
Wait, what do you mean? You get a good head of hair.
I'm seeing some male pattern. Starting
there's
to pop up
there's
a
no
little
male.
bit.
There's no male pattern.
One of these corners is starting to get a little bit thin here. And so I'm hoping it migrates down so at least I can do the beard when I got to do the bald.
Is that how it works, though? I don't know if it works that way.
I mean,
Even
for
when you
some
start
guys.
going bald, if you either had the beard, the ability to grow the beard by now, or not.
I just hope it migrates.
I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a thing?
I don't know. I've got a thing about bald athletes.
Well, I want to hear that coming
Yeah,
up.
okay.
Joshua's got a thing about bald athletes. I don't know where he's going with that, but dying to hear what that is. That's coming up here. Joshua Perry is in. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got some slowdown due to an accident that's on London Groveport Road at Roar Road, causing some delay there. There's also a crash on Powell Road at Lyra Drive, causing holdup. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man here for Universal Windows Direct. It's cold outside. Don't let leaky windows drive up your heating bills. Right now, when you buy 2 windows at Universal Windows Direct, you get 2 free. That's a real deal, and there's no limit. Whether you need 4 or 14, half of them are on the house. Plus 0% interest for 36 months and $500 off your entire home improvement project. How many more deals do you need? Schedule your free in-home estimate today. 614-502-5220, universalwindowsdirect.com.
My advisor at Plant Moran Wealth Management knows my definition of wealthy: restoring classic cars. You tinker under the hood, put the keys in the ignition, and then the moment of truth. There's nothing like it.
You have your own personal definition of wealthy. Plant Moran Wealth Management knows it takes a personal approach to get you there. Experience the difference with Plant Moran Wealth Management. Book a consultation today.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. based on individual members' experiences. Results may vary.
It's 2026, the year you achieve your health goals. The Good Feet store wants to help. Trade in your bad feet for good feet. We want to help you walk, run, exercise, and play in comfort this year. Visit the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway near the Polaris Mall or on Stringtown Road in Grove City.
It's Timmy Hall here, stepping in for the common man. You see, he decided to go to Italy when his Germain spot was due. Must be nice. You know what else is nice? Germain's month-long President's Day sale at all the locations listed at GoGermain.com. This month, all qualified pre-owned vehicles come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. On top of the $1,000 price promise, no one will sell you a car for less. Nearly 4,000 vehicles, 30 brands, one website. You can only find the savings and that warranty at GoGermain.com. Hope you enjoyed your cured meats, common man.
Bet365 is paying out before the final buzzer.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout for basketball. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 20-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final buzzer and start counting that cash. Hold up, you can early payout on parlays too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.
Looking to sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
Do you have an oak tree in your yard? The Ohio chapter International Society of Arboriculture is committed to advancing responsible tree care practices while preventing a fungal disease called oak wilt. They remind those who own and manage oak trees the best time to prune is November to early March. To find out more, there are over 1,000 qualified tree experts in Ohio. To find an ISA certified arborist in your area, visit treesforohio.org. That's trees4ohio.org.
February is Children's Dental Health Month, so make sure you make an appointment for your child to visit an Ohio Dental Association member dentist. ODA member dentists are located throughout the state and are dedicated to providing the highest quality dental care, are bound by the highest ethical standards, and have access to superior ongoing education and training. On your next visit, ask if your child's dentist is a member of the Ohio Dental Association and American Dental Association, so you know you're being treated by the best. To find an ODA dentist in your area, visit ODA.org. Staples has hot deals and low prices on everything for your business, like up to $125 off your print order. Ends 4/18. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We are looking at sunny to partly cloudy skies here for your Friday, but turning windy and colder here as we go through the day. Winds are gusting up over 40 miles per hour, and that's ushering in some much colder air as temperatures fall down into the 30s and 40s here by this afternoon. And we are tracking that chill here as we head into the weekend. More sunshine and highs in the mid-40s here for tomorrow. And that's a look at your 10 weather impact forecast. I'm meteorologist Aaron White here on 97.1 The Fan.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
It is a Go to Jail Friday. We're taking your submissions all show long. You can text the burner if it ever fires back up. 614-787-3093. Send us an email. goodcleanboy@gmail.com. You can tweet us or X us at manandtimmy971. Joshua Perry is here. Jen Winters will be at the Go to Jail update desk. So it's good to have her back. You left off saying you had a thing about baldness in sports. What are you talking about?
Particularly in football. We're in draft season right now.
Right.
And so you go through, you evaluate all of the prospects. What do they do well? What do you think they'll struggle with? How do they translate with system? All that kind of stuff. One of the things that I tend to look at for skill position players in particular, maybe take the running backs out of it, but the rest of the skill position players, you got linebackers, secondary players, you got guys on the outside at wide receiver. I don't like guys with bad hairlines at skill positions.
Bad hairlines at skill positions? What? Okay, why?
The hairline creeping back to me is a sign that you're pretty close to being tapped out. You're about maxed out. You're heading the opposite direction of where I need you to be. The reason I don't care on the lines of scrimmage is because you got the old man strength up there, right? You want somebody who's got a little bit of dad strength in the trenches. You want a running back who's got a little bit of dad strength.
I guess
my wide receivers.
You're more like a dad bod in general if you're an offensive lineman.
Exactly.
You're chunkier, but you're still.
No, you got to be
it's
a
different
good
because
athlete.
you're still. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Like Trent Williams is not really your typical dad bod.
Right.
He might not have a six pack. But still, this
need
dude
one.
could throw someone through a brick wall.
And so if his hairline's bad, I don't care.
I don't care either. I'm not going to say anything about it to him.
Doesn't bother me.
What's the difference if I'm Torrey Holt and I lost all my hair and I'm going to go out and get you 1,500 yards and 13 touchdown catches?
I'm just like, what receiver are we looking at right now that's like terrible hairline?
I can't think of one
You
right
really
now.
Can't. You really can't. Right.
But I think if there were one.
But will there ever be one? Is there currently one?
You think there's some correlation? There's no way you can be good at a skill position if your hair is going.
Let me put it like this.
Look at LeBron. He's still cooking. Is he just the outlier?
The hairline's crazy. I mean,
the hairline was gone 10 years ago for him.
Funny story about him since we're bringing up LeBron. Jordan had a head full of hair, goes in offseason, bulks up about 20 pounds, and he's got no hair. Now, wonder why. Neither here nor there.
What, you think he a little roidy?
I'm not saying that. It's just curious to me.
What's the claim there?
The 20 pounds and no hair is just a curious thing to me.
Like Barry Bonds, like puffing up a little bit?
It's neither here nor there.
He kind of went bald.
Let me put it like this for you.
The roids,
he did. That's what guys do.
I think he was bald before.
Well,
he also had a full head of hair back when he was banging with the Pirates.
So I'll put it like this. If I have a near equal grade on a guy in the draft, at a skill position, and one guy has a beautiful, thick, full hairline, and the other guy's starting to creep back a little bit, I'm giving the edge to the guy with the full hairline.
You know, you're George Costanza. Do you know that?
Did you
even watch the show?
Oh, I did.
You're Costanza. Like why? Like you're like one
I'm
guy,
Costanza, except for I don't try to get fired.
One guy's got a nice quiet suit here. The other guy's whooshing all over the place. If you were both kind of down the middle, I'm going with the guy with the quiet suit. I do understand that to an extent if all things are equal, right? All things are equal. Which is like I would always say, like when comparing prospects, if all things are equal, I want to go with the guy that's younger, that's got more life, more of a shelf life.
Yes.
Like let's get him up and going because I have more time left with him.
Doesn't
if we're in a system where eligibility will run out, like if the freshman is just as good as the senior, well, then let's go. Like, let's play that guy. Now, that you might have some arguments about the other guy might be more experienced, and we're kind of going that way now.
Totally
with
get
sports,
that.
too, and there's
but doesn't it
maybe not the
feel
best
like
analogy.
A guy with a better hairline has a little bit more life left in him.
I mean, I feel like, look, we live in a superficial world, and we can't really deny that. Look where we objectify women all the time still.
I mean,
we try to say that we're like body positive and all that, but are we really?
This is taking a turn.
No, it's not taking a turn.
I would have used the example that
I'm saying
handsome dudes get the job. The handsome guy gets the promotion.
The same thing with women. I'm saying you've got super hot woman, completely ugly woman. They're the same. They have the same skill set. Who do you think they're picking?
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, it is. And they look at the beholder as the audience out there and the millions that are going to be happier watching. That's what they do. You're saying the same things. Beautiful head full of hair, looking like Stalin. Like we're going to pick that guy.
Oh my God. All right, let's turn the page here, Timmy. Get me out of here.
Don't you turn the page on me, Joshua. We got another 2 hours, 2.5 to go with this. Did you see your boy Curt Cignetti? That's your best coach ever, you said.
Absolutely.
That's the hottest the hottest take I've heard. I mean, look, he's the best in the game right now.
Sure.
I'll easily concede to that.
It just feels like one championship at Indiana is worth 8 at Alabama. You got to adjust it, you know?
There is an argument to be made. I'm not saying there's not. There's an argument to be made right there, and I'm easily saying this is the dude in college football today. It's the most incredible thing that I've ever seen done. It's ironic, too, because there's just so much talk about how there were only a few programs. We just heard it in a different type of way, President Carter, had the interview with Dom. They're talking about all sorts of things about the future of the sport and what's going to work best for everybody. And that, hey, in this game where it's all about cash, at least Ohio State's one of 5 programs that's good to go. I don't know if in his mind he was considering Indiana now, at this point in time, one of those 5 programs. They certainly are walking and talking and acting like they're going to be from this point forward, and I believe that they should, and I believe that they're going to be fine. And so now Curt Cignetti, he's just had these escalators, and they gave him more money after year 1 because that was incredible what they saw, even with the loss to Notre Dame. They gave him more money in the middle of the season when Penn State was starting to flirt around.
Which was the right move.
I think it was the right move. And it's the right move. You've got to give him whatever it takes to make sure that it's locked in. And so Curt got a big raise. He's up to $13.2 million annual salary.
Do you remember, by the way, when he got that extension? They extended him after last season. Then he gets the extension in the middle of this season. And there were people that were like, "Oh, Indiana's jumped the gun on this." Paul Feinbaum was one of them. We don't know if this guy
Feinbaum wasn't in on them until. Basically, he won the national championship.
He was like, they're crazy for doing this extension. And the guy wins a title. So he's got in his contract a market adjustment language in there that says that he needs to be the top 3 and within the top 3 highest paid coaches in the sport. I think he's worth the money. And so Indiana goes back and they do their review, and it's like, okay, what's this guy making? Kirby's making this. Ryan Day's making this. Well, Curt Cignetti, 13.2. There you go.
You can't make any arguments about it.
You shouldn't.
You really can't. And I don't have the stats, but I remember a month or 2 ago on the show, I found some numbers that illustrated what Curt Cignetti was doing, not just for Indiana football or Indiana athletics, but for the university as a whole. In terms, it had some numbers that were going back a few years in what admissions were.
Oh, yeah.
And it was showing the uptick right in line. And I believe it, too. I believe this happens at Ohio State. I believe this happens at other places.
Clemson was a big beneficiary of Dabo.
Dabo doing his thing.
Yes.
And when sports pick up somewhere, you will naturally see students flock to that because they're looking for the college experience. Sure, they're going to get the education and find a program, a degree, a major that they want to study in. But if there's an unbelievable basketball team there or an unbelievable football team there with great environment, and it's fun to go out there and be with your friends and take that all in, it's a good byproduct. And it has just gone crazy since Curt and Indiana football have taken this year 1 into the year that they just threw out there, and now they've won it all, and these are only going to continue to rise. And it's already one of the biggest schools. The Big Ten has how many? Like 5 or 6 of the highest student body counts in all of America. It's crazy how many students are at some of these Big Ten schools, but Indiana benefits as a whole for this.
Well, I'm sure that we'll see some nicer, maybe a more renovated hotels on campus, right? Like everything about this is going to change for Indiana. It's one of the other things that tends to happen too is when you have more applicants, you can become a more competitive academic school.
That's what they were pointing to.
And it's not that Indiana
you don't have to accept everyone, but you're getting better students to pick from.
You can take the best of the best out of a bigger pool. And all of a sudden now people are talking about your university as a much better academic university as well.
And it was already a good one.
It's a good school.
It's already regarded as a good one.
Yes, and now it can be even better.
And now Indiana football is going to be able to do this too, because now that they've done this, people are going to want to be a part of that.
It's amazing.
And you're looking at this coach and you're saying, my God, like how
That's why.
How else do you explain this?
When people,
other than that guy is awesome, because sure, like they had some budget and were able to hit the transfer portal, but they still, this was not like a top 5 off the top of the deck type of team.
Oh no,
they had to go out and win games because of the coaching staff,
no doubt,
that they threw together.
No doubt. I mean, it was a unique thing the way that they were able to put it together there. I'm excited to see if they can continue this trend, but I think Cignetti is the right guy for them to do it.
I got no worries about them. I'm not saying they're going to, win the title or be in the semifinals. I think they're a playoff team for now.
Done with 3-9.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're done. I think they're like 9-3.
Yeah,
now.
probably.
Like seems to be their immediate floor.
Yes, they would feel like they missed the mark if they did that.
Because you can catch a tough schedule.
Yeah, well,
in this conference, depending on how it breaks. I haven't looked at theirs specifically, but you can catch a tough one. We know ours is. We need to talk about a total bum right now. In 2 minutes, Joshua Perry is here. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic. Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute holdup due to an accident that's blocking the right lane on westbound 270 on the north outer belt after Cleveland Avenue. We also have a crash that's blocking the left lane on southbound 71 on the north side at East Broad Street. It's stop and go from 670. This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Every now and then, you find a deal that actually feels like a win. With Straight Talk Wireless, you get more and pay less. Now that's a good deal. No contracts, no credit checks, no surprises. All on Verizon's 5G network. Find it in the same place you've always found straightforward prices, exclusively at Walmart and StraightTalk.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Sex, intimacy, love. These three things are critical to a good relationship, and that's the problem with erectile dysfunction. It often destroys sexual enjoyment and intimacy. It stresses the love between partners, often to the breaking point. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're suffering with ED, you likely know exactly what I'm talking about. But I also want you to know that ED doesn't have to impact your relationship anymore. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're ED experts, with our focus on men's sexual health. We've treated tens of thousands of men and have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases. I promise you, if you're like most guys, you can get your sex life back, perhaps even performing like you haven't in years. So if ED is affecting you, it's time to get back to better sex, better intimacy, and deeper love. Call us. Just $99 gets you blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
It's truck season at Germain Toyota, and the deals are about as tough as the trucks. Get into a new 2026 Toyota Tundra with $299% financing for up to 72 months, plus $1,000 in Toyota Financial Services finance cash, or at least a 2026 Tacoma SR5 for just $289 a month for 39 months, 10,000 miles per year, and $36.99 due at signing. Power, reliability, and offers that work as hard as you do. Visit Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road, or check them out online at germaintoyota.net.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Please take note of this warning. This show will mess you up. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
A guy's crazy bet went wrong. This was a bad deal for one dude in particular when it came to a golf bet. I'll tell you about that momentarily. Joshua Perry is here. So, Scotty Sheffler has been acting like a complete bum to start these tournaments these last 2 weeks. I don't know what the hell is up with him. He started like crap at Pebble Beach, and then he winds up the leader in the clubhouse when his Sunday was finished at 20 under par. He just didn't have enough. He shot a 63 in the final round. People are making jokes about it. Is this the new Scotty where he just wants to sit back at the start line while everybody else begins? It's almost like what the old staggered start was in reverse for the FedEx Cup, the format that they changed, where Scotty would start so far ahead of everybody because he earned that through all of his regular season play. Now he's just sort of taking it easy. And look, it's early season golf. I kid, he already got a win this year. And his win rate and what he's doing, it's the best that we've seen. It's been pointed out, the percentages since the likes of Tiger. And I think when you take away the fact that Scotty didn't even start his winning until he was a couple, like 2-3 years into his run, like his rookie season, second year. But when he got that first win to where he is now, I think he's up around like win number 19 or something. That run is exactly Tiger-like. what he was doing in his heyday, which is crazy, but he just had the worst start in his PGA Tour career yesterday. He was 5 over through 10 holes, and I'm tracking this right now. There is a cut line. They're playing at a famous course, a gem of a course. It's Riviera out in the Los Angeles area. And he right now is at 1 over par. So he wound up, he was 5 over. He wound up finishing his first 18, which they finished today, +3. So now he's +1. So he's 2 under through 11. He's got to throw some more birdies up there because he's on the cut line right now. And this is the second time he's flirted with this.
Well, maybe
and the cut streak is something I think mentally as a golfer.
Oh, for sure.
If you're Tiger level, right? You don't miss cuts.
Right.
You just you don't have to finish in the top 10, which is another crazy streak, but you don't miss cuts. And so he's got to do some work to make that clean.
What if he's just, toying around? Like he's like, hey, let me see how big of a hole I can dig myself, and then just
Sam dig a hole, or
climb out of it because I'm that good. Maybe that's his approach right now.
I think I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it, but you've pointed out, like from watching him, just the way he swings,
it's wild.
How the mechanics aren't completely normal. What you would get from a swing coach, nobody's gonna go out there and meet you on a tee box at a driving range and have you try to practice that footwork that Scotty Sheffler has. But he's a dude that obviously has torque to his swing. He can move it a long way. He has that fluid motion. He hits it on the center of the club face every time. All that's fine. Every guy has a different way to get from point A to point B, whether it's the backswing to impact. But I think the thing that it is wild to me with Scotty is just the way he talks about the game.
What do you mean by that?
I watch this a lot, right? Like I'm kind of dialed in. I'm the rare guy that will be around most Saturdays and Sundays. If we're not traveling, I'll have an hour or two of the coverage on. And to me, like sidebar, nothing is sweeter than the sun beaming through your windows golf nap to just tail away a little bit. 20, 30-minute cat nap on a Saturday or Sunday. Oh, my God, does it recharge your batteries in a certain type of way?
A 30-minute cat nap is almost impossible.
It's beautiful.
I'm going 2 hours.
It's beautiful. whatever you have to do. And then there'll still be like the dramatic finish of like a golf tournament.
Oh, yeah.
It's 6-hour coverage or whatever. So when he's done, I could tell like the reporters, the Amanda Balioneses of the world, they want to like sauce these guys up,
right?
Because again, the ones that deserve it, he's doing these special things, and you want to sort of tell those stories to the audience. You're trying to bring more people into the game to appreciate how special these things are. And Scotty, the way he talks about it is just like, I'm throwing a frisbee in my backyard with my little kid. Like it seems like it's nothing to him. Like, oh, Scotty, like this is so unbelievable. No one has ever been on a 1-year stretch like this in the history of golf. And it's like, oh yeah, I just trying to go out there and, just put up a good number, and I'm just trying to be the best that I can be. And I think I hit it pretty well out there. And you're like, no, Scotty, like you.
I mean, what do you want to say? That's what he's doing.
You're not getting it here.
That's the mentality.
You just
I'm
shot
golfing.
63 on the final round here, and you might wind up winning the tournament. You were like 15 strokes off the pace after the first round.
This is what I expect to do.
Yes, and it's just, he's so aloof about it.
Well, it's probably good.
It is.
Keeps him dialed in. Keeps his mind right.
I think that's a big part of why he's able to be this good. Some people have questioned, does he have that eye of the tiger to where he is so laser focused on the game? He's talked about his family a little bit since he had his son. Would he go away?
To me, say, yeah, he's pretty focused. I don't think you get to have the success that he's had not being focused. I think there might be this thing with athletes to a certain point where we think about consuming sports from a different way than maybe an athlete looks at the sport because it's what they do for a living. At some point it's like, maybe I've done what I can do and I might want to spend more time with my family. Guys are making more money earlier on in their careers than ever before. So that certainly has to be a part of it. But in terms of like, this is what I expect to do. I'm great at the craft. It is what it is. And I can appreciate that.
So here's something you don't do is you can't bet against him, Like no matter how poorly he starts, you got to watch yourself. Like he's still up there, pretty good odds to win the event. If he's not missing the cut yet, he's going to have pretty good odds to win. Somebody found out about this. So there's this dude named Larry Shea. There's this thing called Tom and Marty's Townhouse. I don't know what this is, but this guy was talking some smack about Scotty Sheffler, and he threw it out there. A lot like we've said, we'll do something crazy if the Jackets win the Stanley Cup. We're all going to have to get our sacks pierced because we'd be so elated that something like that could happen. We'll do something crazy if it follows through. This guy said earlier this year when Scotty did win the event that he won, that if he did this, I will go and I will eat Wendy's chili for an entire month.
Okay.
An entire month. I won't have anything else in my diet. I will do that. So it winds up happening. He winds up coming back and he wins. And so this guy had been chronicling his month on Wendy's chili alone. He said, I'm a man of my word. No excuses. I was wrong. Congrats, Scotty Sheffler, which means until he's got 5 more days on this, the only thing I'm going to be eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner is Wendy's chili. He actually said no cheese, no crackers, just chili. I think he should be allowed to do whatever components come with the chili.
Yeah,
he should be able to do a hot sauce packet, cheese crackers, dollop of sour cream, whatever. And this is a guy, you look at him and you're like, okay, that might not be the best thing, but turns out the month of Wendy's chili, he's been losing pounds hand over fist.
That doesn't
He's down
surprise me.
22, probably by now, 25 to 30 pounds. I guess it's really running through you. I mean, if you think about it, it could make sense, but I would have thought
beef and vegetables. Like,
crushing this. It's high protein.
What do you think is in chili that he would just be blimping up?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm dumb, okay? I think of it as total junk food.
I guess so.
But this is the way to go. And he could stand I'm looking at him, he could stand to lose a few pounds.
Okay.
This might be the new way.
Today you are very, very shamey. This is a shamey day for you.
I'm not shaming.
Yeah, well, you are. I'm
just saying it could be a good thing for him. He'll be moving around a little bit better.
It's a great thing. Get you a little beef, get you some beans, high in protein, get you some veggies in there, you're good. Maybe a little bit too much salt. That would be my only concern. Gotta check the blood pressure, but that's it.
Wendy's chili is just highly underrated.
Never had it. I'm allergic. The beans.
Okay, yeah, beans. Not going to do a non-bean
I feel
version,
like
are they?
every day this week, I've had to say, never had it, I'm allergic. And it's hilarious. Because your disappointment when I tell you the things I can't have.
I'm just sad. I'm just sad for you. It sucks.
What a shame.
What about the baked potato?
Baked potato is underrated there.
Yeah. It's a little baked potato, the cup of chili.
I like it.
Sometimes just throw a little nugget, fry, cup of chili for like a trio.
A little trio?
Yeah, that's a good, like something that I've enjoyed in the past. A couple of boxes of like the 5-piece nuggets, a little mini fry, and a cup of chili. Great little snack time.
The Wendy's nugget to the Mickey D's nugget? Because I think I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. McDonald's is kind of like a GOAT status when it comes to the golden crispy chicken nuggets.
I mean, it is.
Pretty,
but
when they're both done as well as they can be done.
Heart.
And that's good. I'm not saying I don't love them. They are fantastic, but the ranker, probably the Mickey D's right there. All right, it's time to put some people in jail. And I got to tell you how much I've stepped in it a couple of times this week. Go to jail Friday. That's next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic. Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're looking at a 5-minute slowdown due to an accident that's in the left lane on southbound 71 on the north side at East Broad Street. There's also a couple-minute delay on westbound 670 between 71 and Neal Avenue. This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Score major deals on top brands at Mattress Firm's President's Day sale. Find your dream mattress today. Their sleep experts are highly trained to find the right one to fit your unique needs. They make sleep easy. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My toilet's clogged, backed up too. The sink is running slow. Water's backed up everywhere. Oh, please don't overflow.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
It's Timmy Timmy Hall here, stepping in for the common man. You see, he decided to go to Italy when his Jermaine spot was due. Must be nice. You know what else is nice? Jermaine's month-long President's Day sale at all the locations listed at GoJermaine.com. This month, all qualified pre-owned vehicles come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. On top of the $1,000 price promise, no one will sell you a car for less. Nearly 4,000 vehicles, 30 brands, one website. You can only find the savings and that warranty at GoJermaine.com. Hope you enjoyed your cured meats, common man.
Social Security is for everybody, but for too long, not everybody got everything they earned. Public servants and retirees worked hard for decades, but saw their guaranteed benefits reduced. That's why Congressman Mike Carey stepped up, passing the Social Security Fairness Act to protect benefits for millions of Americans. Thanks to Congressman Carey, Social Security benefits increased for teachers, firefighters, police officers, and other first responders in certain states, better serving the hardworking men and women who tirelessly serve us. And for those not nearing retirement, Congressman Carey passed the Working Families Tax Cut, the largest tax relief bill in United States history. Congressman Carey delivered no taxes on tips or overtime, increased the child tax credit, and passed thousands in tax relief for Ohio seniors. Find out more about how Mike Carey gets you everything you earned at carey.house.gov. Paid for with official funds from the Office of Mike Carey.
Bishop and Friends. Have you seen him eat his food? He just swallows it whole. He doesn't even chew. Like if he wanted to eat the thing, it'd already be eaten. That's not what's going on here. He thinks it's a toy.
Bishop and Friends, sponsored by Diamond Seller.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on The Fan.
Got this. Breathe. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Common Man uses his droopy sack for a bath mat.
Santa's not the only one with a big red sack full of goodies.
You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Joshua Perry's hanging out with us here today, blending into tonight. Oh, and looky there, Joshua. We know that they got on the board a while ago, but we didn't hit it right yet. Team USA, they got another goal here. No, they literally did just get another goal. So it's 2-0 now. That was just for the first goal at 1-0. That's awesome. So 2-0, beating Slovakia, trying to get to this gold medal game here against Canada on Sunday. The first one, Zach Werenski was the assist man. And he hit Dylan Larkin. It was like a blue line to blue line type of pass.
Oh, wow.
And my God, was it a nice little, he's got a left-handed shot, little wrister action, and it was a great goal. So off and running here. What's that, 40 seconds left to go in the first period. I didn't see who just got the second goal there. Jen Winters, Panama Ted, any update on that one?
Tage Thompson.
Thompson puts it in. Okay, so fantastic. Team USA looking good right now. It is a Friday. Time to send some people to jail.
He's the judge, jury, and executioner. Timmy Hall says, go to jail.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
All right, so I've got to put myself in jail for a couple of reasons here. The first one that I'll quickly get out of the way. Panama Ted, I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't know why you let this go until Friday. I didn't realize he got a haircut. He got a haircut.
On Tuesday, by the way.
On Tuesday. You didn't notice it either.
So, in my defense,
we both came to
I
today.
don't see him he doesn't see me enough to know the haircut, non-haircut.
Whoa.
I didn't
see him
notice
enough?
it either.
I don't see him enough.
You've been here every single day.
You said
but
Tuesday. I saw him Monday and then Tuesday. I don't know.
And Wednesday and Thursday and today.
No, you're trying to bring me into your jail. I'm not going to jail with
I think you should.
Timmy should go to jail just for that. Yes, I
think
agree.
You should. I'm trying to be more observant, and I hate when I can't notice this. I do stand by, though, and contend just a little bit. I contend your hairstyle stays so similar.
It's not too different.
It's hard to tell unless I get a look at your neckline and notice around the ears. And it's the same thing with Mike,
Unless
too.
I get a look at your neckline.
He gives me so much crap when I don't notice the haircut right away, but his hair never, ever changes. It doesn't move. It's sort of semi-puffed up. And Mike doesn't even get a neck fade of any kind. It's just the same line.
Just a line in the
back. On the back of his neck. And I think he might even clean the neck a couple of times in between haircuts, which I'm a full proponent of.
I think
that's a good move.
No doubt.
Have the wife do it, or go to the place and take 5 minutes.
Like this.
No, you can't do that yourself.
And then the other mirror in the front and
you can't do it yourself.
Yes, you can.
It doesn't work.
You don't have the dexterity.
Be too crooked.
You don't have the dexterity.
No, I don't.
That's your problem.
I don't.
You can't. Yes, you can.
How are you supposed to hold a mirror and then get the clippers back there and do a good job?
You don't use
clippers. You can't do what you can't see. Okay?
That's why you have the mirrors.
I guess you do some things when you can't see.
All right, I'm done.
You find your way around.
All right, so Timmy's in jail.
Might say it's even better that way. So this story I got to tell. So we got a donut shop that's near us called the Little Donut Factory. It's fantastic. They got an unbelievable Google rating. People in and around Hilliard, southern side of Dublin. I'm sure you've been there. It's on Scioto Darby Road, right there by the Nasty Sports Bar. So, very cool thing that our neighbors, the McClorys, have done for us for a long time. They're good, clean people. They would leave us a box of donuts from this place. Typically, it would be like on Jack's first and last day of school, which is a nice thing. Like kind of a pick-me-up. Congrats on another year, finishing a year. And so they'd give donuts for the whole family, too. Would be plenty for all of us, and there are a bunch of different types of donuts in there. And so this morning, birthday morning, I'm seeing the wife. She's wishing me happy birthday, all that good stuff. And on the counter, she wasn't in the room at the time, was the box from Little Donut Factory. And immediately, because of what's happened in the past, my mind went to the McClorys. And it's always the wife. It's always Megan who drops him off. I know, I can tell, because Sean is a Penguins fan, and he's a little dirtier, and he probably isn't as forward thinking as Megan is. She's the one that's doing this, not him. And there's always some writing on it, like a little note. And this goes to show you how few notes are passed this day and age. So on the box, it just says happy, whatever, birthday. And it says, Timmy, and there's a little heart at the end. And I guess I should have thought about that. And even on top of one of the eyes, there's a little heart. But right away, I'm texting Megan, thanking her for the donuts. And not only that, did I open the box and I'm having the conversation with Sarah about, now how do I politely tell them that I'm not the biggest fan of the lemon drop? Because I don't like filled donuts. You throw me in jail for so many different reasons here. There's like 10 different reasons for it. I don't like donuts with any custard or any kind of goo. I like my donuts to have a hole in them. Ring toss, baby. No, I like my donuts to have a hole in them. So I'm saying, I can never tell them that. I'll just have to take it. And that's when she broke the news, like, no, I got you these donuts. And I said, oh, I'm sorry.
Did she call you a dummy?
I'm sorry. I mean, I love that donut. My wife went out there at 5:30 in the morning to pick up the donuts, and I'm sending a text to the neighbor, and she's telling me, as much as I'd like to take credit for them, it wasn't me. And then she's pointing out, also don't think I would have gone with the hearts on the box and above the eye. To which I said, well, why not? I guess the wife swap is out of the question now.
All righty.
All right. I thought it was just basic kindness for the hearts.
Low awareness out of you. If we were going to do
what's
a Madden
my
rating
sentence
on awareness.
That's just dude behavior right there, buddy.
I know. But you understand the confusion. I don't think Sarah's ever gone out and gotten us donuts at Little Donut Factory.
Well, that's just what we get for sleeping in separate rooms.
It's got nothing to do with the sleep divorce.
Well, you wouldn't have known. If she was in the same room as you, you would have known.
How would I have known?
Because she would have got up and left.
She would have got up and left.
Timmy would have assumed that she was doing anything other than getting him donuts.
That is also true.
Sometimes we just wake up at different times.
Yeah, but you just didn't hear the car leave?
It's in the garage. Like,
How would you not know?
He's got such a palatial estate.
Yes.
My guy.
Yes.
Love you even more now.
Yes. You guys suck. You guys suck. All right, plenty more go to jails. Jen, do we have some rolling in here today?
We do, and actually the burner phone is, I found
up and running.
Charger. It charges with my laptop.
Yes.
So we've got it up and running.
Okay.
Text us. Do all this stuff.
It's only the beginning. It's only the beginning of Go to Jail Friday here. I also thought we could play a little game today. It's a show that's always been near and dear to my heart. I'm going to call this game, Is Larry Right? All right? That's coming up. Joshua Perry is here. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch for an accident that's blocking the right lane, causing a 5-minute delay on westbound 270 on that north outer belt after Cleveland Avenue. And there's a couple-minute holdup on southbound 270 on the west outer belt between Roberts Road and I-70. This report is sponsored by Fusion, where it's lobster season. Columbus, get ready for the main event. The limited-time lobster sushi roll is here, freshly made with Luke's Lobster, pickled fennel, Luke's Secret Mayo, and, of course, a side of clarified butter. It's lobster season at Fusion. Check them out at fusion.com. That's Fusian. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Take action and get expert service from Logan Services. Heating service calls are just $79. Furnace tune-ups are also $79. And plumbing service calls are just $79. We work in your neighborhood, and scheduling online is quick and easy. So visit our website to book your appointment now. For fast, friendly service, choose Logan Services.
It's Skyway time at Skyline Chili. Come get your Skyline 3, 4, or 5-way with 50% extra cheese at no extra charge. Regular and large ways only at participating Skyline restaurants for a limited time.
Truck drivers, are you tired of missing out on time at home? At Midwest Logistics Systems, our local dedicated driving jobs get you home every single day. As an MLS driver, you'll enjoy a better work-life balance by working a Monday through Friday schedule. You'll also operate well-maintained equipment and have access to a full benefits package that includes paid time off. Join a company that provides the home time and the pay you deserve. Apply now at MidwestLogisticsSystems.com. That's MidwestLogisticsSystems.com.
Why does it matter to members that Aetna was named a Best Medicare Advantage company by U.S. News & World Report? Because they chose a plan that gives them real support, real people, and real care. We show up with care management that ensures doctors work together on complicated conditions. We show up with the latest in online tools to make healthcare easier to use anytime. We don't show up for awards. We show up for you. And showing up for you is how healthier happens together.
I need a small order of sheet metal to repair something in the shop. It's not much, but can you help me out?
At Metal Supermarkets, no order is too small.
Wait, really?
Yep.
What about small home projects?
Yep.
For a car I'm working on?
Yep.
Any kind of metal?
Yep.
Cut to size?
Yep.
With no minimum order?
Yep.
How about 1,000 cut pieces of aluminum flat bar?
Yep. Choose from over 8,000 types, shapes, and grades of metal in any quantity you need. And yes, we're serious. Any metal, any size, ready fast. Locally owned on Wilson Road.
Columbus winters got you down. Rise up in the Ford F-150. Slash through snow with 2.9% APR for 60 months and up to $3,250 bonus cash. Credit questions? We're ready. Pre-qualify today at capitalfordofcolumbus.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Hi, this is Mike with the Good Feet store. Are your bad feet making you grumpy all day like Dan was?
I was born with a sunny disposition, but I had so much knee pain and foot pain, I wasn't that way anymore. But then I'm driving down the street one day and my knee's hurting, and I see a Good Feet store. I thought, what do I have to lose?
Good Feet arch supports aren't just a cushion or a flimsy shoe insert. We have a system of arch supports designed to create better alignment for all four of your foot's arches. And the only place you can get the Good Feet system is at the Good Feet store.
Once I got my arch supports from Good Feet, I just went back to being my happy self again. My wife noticed it, my friends noticed it, even my dog noticed it. I just wish that I'd found Good Feet 20 or 30 years ago. I've got my Sunny back.
Visit the Good Feet store today. Visit the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway near the Polaris Mall or on Stringtown Road at Grove City.
Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Want to hear a shocking statistic? Medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in America. Don't believe it? Google it. And that doesn't count serious injuries like birth injuries to perfectly healthy children. All doctors wear white jackets, but it doesn't make them all the same. Most medical errors are committed by the same quacks over and over again. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Many hospitals looking for more profits are forcing doctors and their groups to be employees of the hospital or be forced out of their system. It's a troubling trend in medicine. People make mistakes, but medical mistakes are huge and often forever. If you believe your child suffered a birth injury or a misdiagnosis or mistake led to a loved one's death or injury, let our team of medical malpractice lawyers examine your case for free. No recovery, no fee. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Hey folks, winter is here. The number one cost for everyone each month are those pesky heating bills that never stop increasing. It is time to take action and do something about it. Call USA Insulation today and get your home insulated with our premium foam for only $99 a month, interest-free. That's right, $99 a month. You can have a warm, cozy home that you and your family deserves. 529-2440, 529-2440, or USAinsulation.net.
USA Insulation.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. I'm Jacob Reimer at the Winter Olympics in Italy. Live right now, the United States men's hockey team is looking to advance to the gold medal game against Slovakia. After the first period, the Americans hold a 2-0 lead from goals by Dylan Larkin and Tage Thompson. Zach Werenski assisted on the opening goal. The winner here will face Canada. They punched their ticket to the finals earlier today in a 3-2 win over Finland. College basketball tonight in the top 25. 22nd ranked Miami of Ohio looks to make it 27-0 as they host Bowling Green. Indiana is at number 7 Purdue, and number 18 St. Louis takes on VCU. And in the NBA, the Cavs are in Charlotte tonight looking for their 7th win in a row. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock. This update sponsored by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. Together to serve you better. Schedule today at thewaterworks.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
This show features two Nicoles. One gives you useful traffic information. The other one yells, "What up, bitches?"
Who's ready to party?
Here's Man and Timmy.
All right, so I thought we could play a little game here because my algorithms are starting to get a little bit better. I told you this week, Key and Peele has kind of moved in. I clicked on a few of those. It's really, honestly, it's some of the funniest stuff that you're going to find.
Replacing the smut.
It's replacing the smut.
Okay.
That's what it's all about here. And I also have a good, healthy dose of Curb Your Enthusiasm clips. Okay? So I thought we could have a couple of examples here, and maybe this could be an ongoing thing. We shall see. Just simply, we'll listen to the clip because a lot of it is just real life, debatable type of stuff. That's what Seinfeld was. That's what made it so great. That's why it transitioned to Curb Your Enthusiasm. I mean, geez, how many years has this been a thing now? You go back to the 80s when Seinfeld was banging. Curb Your Enthusiasm. I remember watching Curb with my ma when I still lived at the house.
Wow.
Like turn of the century.
Sure.
2000 or whatever.
Yeah.
It started with a doc. It was like a mockumentary type of thing. It felt like a doc, and it was about Larry like taking a special to HBO, and he copped out of it and made up a story about how his father-in-law that didn't exist passed away. So, well, I think he existed, but I don't know what his plan was eventually, and when his father-in-law wasn't dead and how this got in the story. That's what made it funny. So anyway, I have a couple of clips here, and we're going to ask the question after we listen to this, is Larry right? Okay? This first one is about a sweater. He's sitting there with the guy who will sound like the new Cleveland Browns head coach, Todd Monken, who he now called the Monkhauser because he sounds like Marty Funkhauser from Curb Your Enthusiasm. So here it is about the sweater.
Didn't you wear that sweater yesterday? What did you say? What the did you just say? But don't get so excited.
Yeah, I wore the sweater yesterday. So what? What are you, outfit tracking me?
I'm not outfit tracking you. I asked you a simple question.
Sure sounds like you're outfit tracking. So what? I didn't work out in it. I wasn't on the subway. I didn't go in public toilets. The sweater's clean. You can wear a sweater 2 days in a row. It's not a shirt. I didn't wear a shirt 2 days in a row. It's just a sweater.
What are you, a lunatic?
All right. So there, we got the issue there.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the outerwear.
Yes.
All Funkhauser did was ask the question.
Yep.
And it set him off. Is Larry right in that situation?
I am an outfit tracker, unfortunately. Me personally, I like to have a little variety. During a football season, I would like to go the whole year without people seeing me in the same suit twice. Stylists don't necessarily agree with that, but that's what I like to do. Brandon Beam came in here. He had a sweatshirt on. Literally, next time I saw him, same sweatshirt. Then Monday this week, he had a quarter zip on. And then I saw him on Wednesday. And I said, is that the same quarter zip you wore yesterday? He said, no, I wore it Monday.
Yeah, we did. You did. So you did call him out. And I think I defended.
You did.
Here's where I come down on this. The outfit tracking, I think, can be kind of a fun thing. I think it brings us a little closer together.
It does. I'm paying attention to you.
We're paying attention. Like we yell at each other like I can't observe the haircuts anymore, but I always love to comment on what somebody's wearing, what shirt someone's wearing. That's honestly why I kind of started this whole ridiculous tracksuit thing, because I almost wanted to throw it in everyone's face at work how few people actually speak up to you about what you're wearing. Like I could walk in here wearing a burlap sack, and like Anthony Rothman would just walk right past me and not say a thing. I'm like, when are you going to say how stupid I look? I'm wearing velour
with the shoulder straps on it. That's what he's gonna wear next.
Yes,
just
like
the barrel,
or just bare-chested with the suspenders, like just full bare-chested Kruger. Say something to me, you know? So. The simple act of like commenting on it, like you're a crew neck today.
Yeah.
It's awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
And I already told you about it off the air, didn't I?
You did.
You like that sweatshirt, Jen? Look at that thing, the memorial.
I already told him he looked great today because he's very color coordinated down to the Jordans. Because he's got black, white, green Jordans on, and they go with his memorial crew neck and his cargo pants.
Commented on the shoes.
We're bringing the cargos back.
Cargos, you're coming back.
Yeah.
I think what would be funny is if you wore the exact same outfit every day for 1 week to see who would notice and who would say something.
Who would speak up first?
Yes.
Just no change at all.
No change.
Pants, shoes,
just
shirt.
Exact same outfit.
Should I do this to Mike starting next week?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Come back. It'll start with a see you next Tuesday.
Yes.
Because I'll wear something Monday, and then you'll be here on Tuesday, and I'll wear the same thing and just no sell it to him.
Exactly.
You have got the nice Adidas track jacket on. Thank you for participating.
I tried my best.
Teddy kind of looks like a bum today, doesn't he?
He looks good. He's got a nice
got my
flannel
shirt on today.
It's a nice flannel shirt.
That is
the guy wearing terry cloth.
It's not terry cloth. It's velour.
Wow.
So rude.
So we're not with Larry on this.
I'm not.
We're Larry. Larry's wrong. Okay, Larry's wrong here. So another one here. This goes into golf etiquette. Setting the scene. They're on a tee box at their club. Okay, and they're just getting ready for tee shots. Okay, that's all I'll tell you.
What are you doing? What do you mean? I'm waiting. For what? Troy and Jimmy are on the fairway. You're never going to hit them. You don't think I can hit them? No! You've never hit the ball that far in your life. Come on. Really? Yeah.
You're never going to hit it that far. What are you, nuts?
All right, shut up.
Now you shut up. You hit him.
I hit him! Troy, you okay? Larry! Oh, no, you don't.
I think I've seen this clip on Instagram many times.
Even just hearing it.
Oh, man.
Okay, so you heard the situation. They're on the tee box. What's the rush? There's a group in front of us. They're right in the middle of the flipping fairway.
Yeah.
And both his buddies, rest in peace, Richard Lewis, great Buckeye fan. He's awesome. They're saying, hit the ball, dummy.
No.
Is Larry right? That's the question. Is Larry right?
Yes.
You say yes.
I say yes.
That quick?
Yeah.
I say yes, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, shut the F up. What's the rush? They're going to pitch onto the green in 30 seconds or a minute.
Yeah.
Why? What if I pipe this thing? It's a downhill tee shot.
Yes.
You guys don't think I can have some roll on it either? He hits the dude on the fly, right in the small of the back.
Let him clear out.
It's a 1 in a million shot. We get it, but it's not about that. It's why, and those are the jokes we make about ourselves too when we're waiting. That's the thing for like the average mid-handicappers where it's the second shot on a par 5. You've cranked your tee shot. You're waiting for the green to clear because you're going for it, and then you top the ball 50 yards. Yeah.
Yep.
It's exactly what happens.
100%.
But you just got to wait. Just relax a little bit. So,
oh, man, I think I got to watch
1-1.
I've seen so many clips. I've never actually watched the show, but this feels like it's in my wheelhouse.
It's a perfectly clippable show, too.
Yeah, it is.
Because things like that, you can see that on Instagram, and it can just be hilarious.
Yes.
Just standing alone. So Larry is 1-1 right there for a little Is Larry Right? Okay, so that was fun. It is Go to Jail Friday. Jen Winters is at the Go to Jail update desk. We're going to get to some of those coming up next here. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got some slower traffic that's causing about a 5-minute holdup on southbound 315 between Kinnear Road and Town Street. And we've got an accident in the left lane on southbound 71 on the north side at East Broad Street, causing some stop-and-go traffic from 670. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company, you can trust.
It's Timmy Hall and Common Man for Hollywood Casino Columbus, and all month long, there's so much money to win.
You can win $1 million instantly, plus every week there's multiple ways to score big Penn Cash prizes.
And new members who sign up for the Penn Play app can win up to $2,026 in Penn Cash.
And you see the brunch items they still have at the Sportsbook restaurant? Biscoff stuffed French toast, country Benedict.
Plus, on March 6th, we got Muay Thai and Championship Boxing tickets available on Ticketmaster.
Oh, Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick roads can quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. To get started, find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Listen up, basketball fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $150 into something bigger when you bet on player points, rebounds, triple doubles.
$150 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Germain Honda of Dublin cares about your vehicle and your time, and they do that with same-day service with no appointment necessary. Sell them your vehicle at their buying center and get paid as soon as the same day. Shop great lease and finance offers on all the Honda favorites, like the Passport, the Odyssey, and the redesigned Pilot. Service it, sell it, or drive something new. Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270, or online at GermainHondaofDublin.com.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows?
Oh, no.
Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
And now, Public Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing.
1 in 5 children in our state face hunger. That's more than 500,000 kids. And many Ohio educators continue to dig deep into their own wallets to make sure their students are fed. Please stand with us to make sure all Ohio students can get the food they need so they can focus on learning and reach their full potential.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is, fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Amazon Business empowers leaders with smart business buying tools, leaving time to focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future at AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Well, these strong, gusty winds relax overnight into Saturday morning. We'll also have clear skies into Saturday. Overnight lows in the upper 20s. Saturday looks good. A lot of sunshine, less wind. Highs colder, though, in the middle 40s. And winter comes in on Sunday with snow showers, some wind, a cold front. We could see an inch of accumulation across central Ohio, maybe more, 1 to 3 inches across northern Ohio, and highs locked in the middle 30s. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I might have a go to jail alert here on the home front, Jen, even before we get to what the masses have. But before we do that, I want to tell you real quick about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Well, we got some exciting new things happening here in 2026. Low T, though, low testosterone, low T is what we call it in the biz. That can be something that affects a lot of men. It can be a real issue. It can lead to poor sleep, low energy levels, brain fog. I have that all the time anyway. Reduced sex drive. It can make it tough. It can make life hard, tougher to stay in shape, all that stuff. But more than this, Tri-State Men's Health can help you lose weight, support metabolism, improve gains in the gym, and more with 4 targeted body composition plans featuring GH peptides, NAD+, and old GLP-1, and more. With low T treatments, combined with all these body composition programs, most men are noticing big-time improvements. More energy, better focus, improved sleep, stronger workouts, a renewed sex drive as well. Ooh, baby. So just go to tristatemenshealth.com. Take a look around. Get started right there. They have 2 lovely locations right here in Central Ohio. They're easy to get to. Don't ignore the signs. Call today, 800-900-9654. Take the first step towards feeling better again. Tri-State Men's Health. So I want your opinion. Joshua Perry is here. Teddy, Jen. We have Rhyme Time on the other side of the hallway here. He's getting ready to produce the Buckeye show. And he, like me, he piggybacked, which I don't mind that at all. I love when, you see what someone has for lunch. You haven't gotten lunch yet. Sways your opinion.
I don't like that. Be your own man. Be original.
What's wrong with that?
Be your own guy.
You can still be original and go enjoy Raising Cane's.
Be your own
Joshua.
guy.
I mean, you could have gotten Raising Cane's anyway.
Be a leader.
So I'm the leader today.
Yes.
I blazed the trail.
Now Rhyme Time.
For Rhyme Time.
He was
gonna get Chipotle.
We got to work on the leadership.
He was
going
to get Chipotle. It swayed him. That's not why I'm throwing him in jail. I think this is a little work eating etiquette here. The one drawback to Raising Cane's would be, I would say, the moisture that it creates.
Oh yeah.
There's
condensation.
Condensation. I contend that they could probably move to a brown paper bag type of system instead of the plastic bag. Also would help for the stackability when you're ordering multiple.
A more structured bag.
Yeah, structured. They can make it the same exact width. They could have it so 4 could be stacked right there up to the top, the family of 4. Mm-hmm. Then they could do a double wide one if you're getting an 8 order or whatever for a big party. But he's going to town on that in the controlled environment of the Fan 2 studio, which you can flip that and do some work in there and not have it affect what goes off over the air. You can record things in there, do some work in there. But he's got the bag sitting on the counter, so you're going to have to get a paper towel to sop that up because there's probably beads of moisture on it.
Sure.
He's got the sauce containers everywhere. It's close to the console. I say jail for that. I say that's at least a year in jail.
Hold on.
You got to get out in the open. And then the smell
Jen
will be
made
trapped
a face.
in there.
There are 2 parts of this I think are crucial on top of what Timmy just said. If you've ever been in one of these studios, it's sealed. The air is not escaping. That scent is going to be in there for a while.
Yeah, there's no farting in here. It's not allowed.
It's not. It's a good smell. But if you're not eating it and it's 20 minutes later, might make you a little bit nauseous. That's number 1. And number 2, the grease factor. If he touches anything with his greasy fingers, that's going to stick. It's going to be there. Jail.
Yeah, we're on the same page. Jen, Ted, do you guys agree?
I just say let the kid do his work, man. He's here. He's working. He wants to eat.
I say do your work.
He's not. Is he in there making a mess?
That's
you're just you're just associating that.
It was a mess. That's what I'm saying to you.
Did he smear all of the cane sauce all over the board?
Yes,
he did.
Yes.
He's in there like a child.
Yes, he dumped it all over the place.
And he's painting the walls with ketchup. And he's throwing the coleslaw. I hope he didn't get coleslaw, though.
It's like a disaster middle school bathroom
do you
with
like
the feces.
Coleslaw?
Yes. I
like vinegar-based coleslaws.
I prefer
not the mayo-based kind.
A vinegar-based slaw, but I end up doing extra fries, no toast.
See, I'll either do that or do double toast, no slaw.
No. I don't want the toast, and then I mix the cane sauce.
You don't want the toast at all? You don't get toast?
No. And then I mix the cane sauce into the slaw.
Joshua.
I don't care. I'm my own man.
Let him live, Timmy.
I
How about don't yuck his yum.
Blaze your own trail. Be your own man, Timmy.
No, I said
There's
no.
so much that he cannot enjoy because of his allergies. Let him enjoy that.
No, but you're not allergic to the Texas toast.
I'm not. I just don't prefer
You don't get it at all. I respect the extra fries.
Oh, yeah.
But I would also...
I'm a fry whore. I love fries.
A lot of people do, like Jen said, hold the slaw extra toast. Sometimes, because I already have a slice of Texas toast, which I love, I will still go hold the slaw extra fry. because I want more fries, which I'm with. But
Gotta get the fries.
You got to have a slice of toast. All right, it's time, Jen. What do we have
Well,
here?
I have my own go to jail. I have a few, but we're going to start with this hockey game between Slovakia and the U.S. And whoever the hell decided, hey, we're going to basically wear matching uniforms today. They both have blue pants on. Their jerseys are red, white, and blue, and they are interchangeable with each other. And it is really difficult if you're just like glancing over to see who's doing what. So whoever the hell decided, hey, let's match and play in this semifinal game, go to hell. Or jail, or whatever.
Go to hell is crazy.
They can go to jail and hell.
It's just jail. It doesn't meet the limits of hell.
Their national colors.
Well, no. I mean, someone's got an away jersey. Someone's got a home jersey. I mean, they have to.
Yeah, you can have solid whites and solid. I don't know.
What do you mean by that, Teddy?
So we're. Jeez. Wow.
Come on now.
So
Anyway.
are these committees supposed to coordinate the jerseys before?
My whole thinking would just be like, hey, let's just think about this before we send them both out there.
Your point is valid, Jen, because as I'm studying now, because it's been hard to pay attention doing the show, but it's like they're almost oppo taco here.
Yeah, kind of.
Where the Americans have like the blue trim on the shoulders with the white jersey, and then Slovakia here has white trim on the shoulders with a blue jersey.
Right.
So it is
and blue pants.
And the same hockey pants.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And we had an issue the other day with Canada and Czechia where they had 6 guys on the ice when they scored the goal for Czechia, and they didn't catch it, and that could have cost Canada the game and put them out of the Olympics. But they were both wearing similar red type of jerseys in that game, so it made it more difficult. So this is not just an issue today, but it happened the other day as well. So.
No, absolutely. There was another close call for the Canadians today where it was razor thin.
As to whether or not it was an offside.
Yes, on their game-winning goal at the very end with 35 seconds left. And all with it, didn't seem like there was enough video evidence to take the goal off board for offsides. But boy, like it was a micrometer of that skate blade, like not being there. So very close. All right, Jen, back to you. More jailbirds.
We've got from our favorite courier in New Lexington, Adam, who says, can we send whoever played the Michael McDonald song Sweet Freedom right before they got off the air on Monday? Because even though I'm hitting every high note like a boss, I've been singing it all week and it's driving me crazy. Please sentence whoever is responsible. So I don't think you guys played Sweet Freedom.
No, it wasn't on this show.
No, I think it was on Rothman and Ice. Yeah.
The only ones
now
that
I can just think of the song in my head now, and it's gonna get
the only McDonald's songs I would know are the "You Don't Know Me, But I'm Your Brother," or the "I Keep Forgetting We're Not in Love Anymore." I keep forgetting things will never be the same again. Yes, that's jam.
It's good.
It's good. It's good. I think that's one of Beanie Wells' favorite songs.
I enjoy that song. It's on my playlist.
I think I remember me and him getting down.
But no,
with that song
I will
back in
have
the
Sweet
day.
Freedom in my head now. So I say like 2 months in jail.
Yeah, I mean that's not much jail time for pushing some happiness onto somebody.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Right?
Yeah.
Here's a great song that's catchy that you're gonna be humming. Like I get it if it's something that's bad and super annoying, like a jingle
Like
or
that
whatever.
Friday Rebecca Black song.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Friday,
Yes.
Friday.
Well, now you're gonna have to go to jail.
I think you guys have it in the system actually.
You.
Because didn't Mike play
I think we
it?
did a thing.
Mike would play it.
I think we actually did some kind of recreation of that. And you have to have the nasal thing going there. Friday.
It's Friday, gotta get down Friday.
Yuck.
I love you, Ted.
Oh, boy.
Simply awful. You got time for one more there, Jen?
Sure. This one, I guess it came with a picture of the school pickup line. We all know how much fun that is. A person in line was being courteous and left a gap for a private driveway, but this turd thought they could go in front of 10 other cars and take a spot and block the exit lane for the kids that are getting picked up in the meantime. So he says go to hell and go to jail and that this person deserves a life sentence. While I have not had to endure the child pickup from school, I know it takes some patience I don't know if I'd do a life sentence, though.
I'll play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Bo Bishop and I have talked about this. My wife has younger sisters that we used to do the pickup line with. And it has to be a well-coordinated operation from a logistics standpoint.
It can be an S show.
And
if it's not set up right by the school, you might not be able to do anything about it.
One idiot can ruin the whole thing.
And this picture looks like this idiot is ruining the whole thing.
And I feel like life.
Like our elementary school, we have nowhere to go. Like you talk about if there's no room to get into the car wash, you just come another day, you know?
Yeah.
You can't do that when it's school, right? It's like you still
I'll be back at 5.
You've got to
keep the kid overnight. I'll get him tomorrow. We'll try again tomorrow.
If your ass has to stick out into Renner Road, like it kind of has to stick out into Renner Road. Like there's nowhere. It's a bad setup, right? And that's why we didn't try to, only on an absolute miserable day would we do the drop-off pickup. We would walk to school if we could. But I understand there's some tough ones right there. Hey, we're going to talk some college basketball. An old friend of ours, Joey Lane, will be with us to talk some Buckeye basketball. Former captain of the squad. That's in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a bit of a slowdown on westbound 70 on that west side, going from 670 to Hague Avenue, and expect some holdup due to a crash that's on Morse Road between Cleveland Avenue and Chesford Road. This report is sponsored by Coda. Riding Coda is easier than ever now that you can pay with just a hop on Coda. And with a tap of your smartphone, smartwatch, or card, you're ready to ride. Learn more and move your way at coda.com/tap. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage doors is what we do. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
Working your way through that home projects list, that means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your air conditioner or furnace. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain issues? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing problems? Call the Waterworks. HVAC breakdowns? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
It's Timmy Hall and Common Man for Hollywood Casino Columbus, and all month long, there's so much money to win.
You can win $1 million instantly, plus every week there's multiple ways to score big Penn Cash prizes.
And new members who sign up for the Penn Play app can win up to $2,026 in Penn Cash.
And you see the brunch items they still have at the Sportsbook restaurant? Biscoff stuffed French toast, country Benedict.
Plus, on March 6th, we got Muay Thai and Championship Boxing tickets available on Ticketmaster.
Oh, Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
The #1 show on Pope Leo's Spotify rap list. It's Common Man and Timmy.
We are dying to see what Buckeye basketball is going to do this weekend, right, Joshua? I mean, they got the roadie against Michigan State. Best performance of their season, even as they've been injury-riddled, taking care of Wisconsin, who is red hot by 17 points. Got to give you some confidence.
No doubt. I mean, it's, again, one of the questions is, can you replicate it with consistency? But what we saw there is, I think, what a lot of people wanted to see. The effort on defense, the shot-making ability, it's all there for the Buckeyes.
A man who knows this game as well as anybody, played here at Ohio State, was a captain. He does some work as a college basketball analyst right now. I just said earlier, as Joey Lane is with us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline, you need more BTN gigs next season. I won't stop until it happens.
No, I obviously agree. Yeah, I should be on every game. What are we talking about here? But no, it's great to be with you guys. JP, great to talk to you. I know we've gone back and forth a little bit, but just fun to be here to talk hoops, and all on Timmy's birthday. I mean, how lucky am I? It's just incredible.
Oh no, the luck is all right here, man. I thank you for doing it. But listen, this team, We've kind of been watching them the last month or two. They have been hunting for that signature win. They've been playing another dangerous game, being on the bubble line pretty much the whole entire way. What do you think is going to happen in this next critical 3-game stretch where they got to get at least one of these, maybe a second one?
Yeah, I just talked about it on my show earlier about how the expectation maybe doesn't change in the sense of you go into all these games expecting to win in a lot of ways, and it's important to have that belief. It's just tough when you put yourself in a situation where there's not a ton of wiggle room, right? Obviously, you'd love to be in a spot where you, quote unquote, control your own destiny, where you win the games you're supposed to win, you lose the games that maybe you won't be the favorite in, and all is good because your name is being shown up there on Selection Sunday. But it's just not the case with this team. And at the end of the day, if they were completely healthy, of course you feel a lot better about their chances moving forward, but also they'd probably pick off a couple games maybe that they lost close or something of that nature. But there's no doubt that they're still searching for the ultimate signature win. One of these incredible Big Ten wins, the wins that Wisconsin has been stacking up lately. And I feel, cautiously optimistic that they really, like, the basketball gods feel like they owe Bruce Thornton something in some way, shape, or form. And as silly as that is, I'm starting to believe that really is true.
All right, Joey, so you go back to the game against Wisconsin. Timmy and I have talked about this, but I think you saw as comprehensive of a performance from the Buckeyes as we've seen in a little while. But the question for me, and I asked at the top of the segment, is how replicatable is it? How do they repeat this? So what has to go right for Ohio State as they go into the stretch to be able to repeat that type of performance?
I think that the most important thing from the Wisconsin game is that their best players were their best players. And in March, like in late February, when you're playing meaningful basketball games, you have to have some consistency at the top. And right now, the best guys on Ohio State, obviously Bruce Thornton, Devin Royal, and Amari Bynum, they had great games, great showings. Now, if you can get all the other guys, the supporting cast, so to speak, of the Christoph Tillys, Tayson Chapman, maybe you get a couple from Puff off the bench. Can you bring some others with you? That's how you get a recipe for some sort of upset in these tough games. Now, if you get a game where Bruce Thornton has to play Superman because Devin Royal, doesn't quite show up like he did against Virginia, I don't really like Ohio State's chances in a lot of those tough games. So if you replicate what you're getting, you tell me Devin Royal and Bruce Thornton are both going to have 25 in a game, it's probably going to be tough for Ohio State to lose that game. I'm not saying they need, to have their best outputs of the season every time, but you got to have a consistent scoring punch from those two guys. You got to have a consistent energy and effort, which Amari Bynum has done really game in and game out since he became a starter. And you got to have the supporting cast show up. At least, a lot of supporting casts out there in college basketball go 9 deep. Maybe for the Buckeyes it's 6 deep-ish, right? With those guys still hurt. So your studs got to be your studs, and the role players have to contribute, and that's just what it's going to take.
Joey, I'm wondering, as a former player, as someone that loves Buckeye basketball as much as anything, and you kind of being in an interesting spot as Buckeye basketball is kind of going on this, in this direction, but you played for Thad, you played for Chris Holtmann, and Chris did, for those first few years, like we've talked about his era, you and me together, so many times, and how there were just so many examples of these near misses where we thought that this thing was taken off and then it just didn't fire on all cylinders, and they made the decision that they made, and we get that. But as players, like as alums, how much do you guys feel your voices are heard, like when talking about what we need collectively to make this thing back in what it was, or closer to what it was when it was peak Thad?
Yeah, what a coach Thad Matta is, first of all.
500. Yeah, congress to him.
500 wins,
wow.
Unbelievable. And, did it the right way in an era of college basketball where people weren't doing it the right way and had studs left and right, won just about everything you could think of, yada, yada, yada. It's almost like he caused this in a lot of ways where it's like, yeah, okay, sorry, you can't live up to what Nick Saban did at Alabama. Like, sorry, like that you're just setting crazy expectations. But what we, as alums, like when we all get together and speak to the team at different dinners or events, it's our message is always consistent that it doesn't matter, what the talent evaluation and the coaching and all that stuff, the recruiting, the NIL, that's all out of our hands, right? I mean, some guys can contribute with their wallets or, some guys are coaching on staff or whatever. But for the others, it's a lot of, and JP, I'm sure you would agree with this from a football perspective, like it's a lot of making sure in this era of the transfer portal that these players understand what and who they're playing for. And I think that that's a really powerful thing. Timmy, I know you love the captain's dinner, and this year was more of the same where we talked about, when Coach Diebler says, hey, this is a family and, we are playing for those that played before us and we represent Ohio State and those teams leading up to this team right now, they're all in this room. They care just as much about this as anybody that's not playing in these games. And you gotta play for them. You play for that name on the front of the jersey. And I think that resonates a lot. Sometimes it takes a reminder and being all in the same room and understanding, about this family culture. But, to get back to Buckeye greatness is not going to happen overnight. And a lot of people will call me crazy, but I totally believe in Diebler and what he's building. And it's been well documented. If he gets the same resources that other schools are giving their head coaches, I think we've got a great coach here and a program that, it starts with this year and making the NCAA tournament. If that's done, I feel like there's a chance that it's a rocket ship and we just keep moving in the right direction because I really do believe in the foundation that's being built.
We'll get it back. There's a lot of people that are kind of into this mindset now that we just have to live with it and it's not going to get back. Like I won't sit and take that. If Michigan can build their program up back to what it was, and like they're not focusing on football as well up there. I mean, for God's sakes, like that's still their bread and butter. I know we kind of joke they're a basketball school now, but I know you're in that same boat. I will never rest until this thing, and I agree with a lot of what you said about Diebler. I'm not one of the in the camp that's like, oh yeah, I've got to fire this guy after this year so we can get on to things. I'd like to see him have a chance, and we'll see where we can go. But let's start this weekend. It's going to be a big weekend. Michigan State on the road. They got to get some stuff done. Joey, let's play some golf soon. Next time we see each other. It's been 2 years.
Please, I would love nothing more than that. The two things on my mind every single day when I wake up are, can Ohio State basketball make the NCAA tournament, and when can I get my clubs out and start playing outside? Basically all I think about.
Visualizing the first tee shot of the season. Yeah.
Exactly.
Is it a draw? You're still hitting that. You're still using that power draw, right, Joey? That's your shot.
When you get up there, you're thinking that, but who knows once we bring that club back.
All right. Awesome stuff. Joey Lane, check out his podcast with our guy, Andrew Zolden, the Drive the Lane podcast. He's calling a lot of college basketball games throughout this season as well. More on BTN coming up. Our man from the Towel Gang, Joey, thanks a lot, buddy.
You guys are the best. Thanks for having me, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Good deal. There he goes on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Going to football here, a little shot is delivered to an NFL star, but is it even legal? That's next. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 10-minute holdup if you're on westbound 670 from 71 to Neal Avenue. You're also looking at a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 on that north side from 670 to North Broadway. This report is sponsored by Wendy's New Biggie Deals. Choose one of Wendy's New Biggie Deals at $4, $6, and $8. The new Biggie Deals are bigger and biggier than ever. For a pretty biggie deal, gotta be Wendy's. U.S. price and participation may vary. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Attention, men. If you wake up and you feel like you got hit by a truck, if your waistband keeps creeping out, if your bedroom game is rated M for missing, you feel it, she notices it, and you're not alone. For many guys, this is ED and low testosterone. That's where Columbus Men's Clinic, powered by Men's Pro, comes in. We didn't copy men's health trends. We built a playbook since 2014. Labs in minutes, in-person care for better results, urology-backed science. A recent 54-year-old patient told us, I feel like I'm 30 again. He's crushing it at work and back in the gym, lifting like he did years ago. Oh, in his words, not mine, fun is back in the bedroom. I feel like a beast. Another guy said, they treated me like a person, not a patient. I wish I came in sooner. We have treatments that work for over 92% of men, even when the pills fail. And this month, when you start a treatment plan, your first month is on us. Call 614-300-7400. That's 614-300-7400 or go to columbusmensclinic.com.
It's Timmy Hall here stepping in for the common man. You see, he decided to go to Italy when his Germain spot was due. Must be nice. You know what else is nice? Germain's month-long President's Day sale at all the locations listed at GoGermain.com. This month, all qualified pre-owned vehicles come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. On top of the $1,000 price promise, no one will sell you a car for less. Nearly 4,000 vehicles, 30 brands, one website. You can only find the savings and that warranty at GoGermain.com. Hope you enjoyed your cured meats, common man.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Right now, 3-pound packages of 80% lean Kroger brand ground beef are only $4.99 a pound with your car. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Airflow Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
You know, it's been a minute since we glanced up at the screen with Team USA and Slovakia. I'm just playing other like American-sounding songs now. So the update is, it's 5-0. The Americans, yes, hammering Slovakia. We were 2.5-goal favorites in this one, and we still have a whole entire third period to play. It's crazy. Teddy, do you know if Z was involved in any of the last 3 goals?
He's had 3 assists today.
3 assists.
Yeah, no goals, but 3 assists.
Unbelievable. Zach Werenski.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
One of the best defensemen in the NHL.
Yeah,
good player.
I saw, Don Waddell had some comments with The Athletic about how guys want to be here now. Did you see that, Joshua? And it was basically his comments were, guys that want to be here, we're going to figure it out.
Yes, I love that.
We're going to figure that out.
Yes.
Now, I will say it's got to be a guy that wants to be here
that you want to keep.
Right. I would like to be a Blue Jacket. That sounds cool. You know, I'm up for some stuff.
He ain't finding a way to keep you.
No. Keep me away from that team doing this. It was cool to see Brad Larson in the studio this week.
Yeah.
He, the ex-Blue Jackets coach who was here with Torts and then on his own here, and now he's doing his thing up in Calgary. Very cool to see him. I did not recognize him. Again, back to the facial hair. Just humongous, thick beard.
You have
him and Rothman both rocking the beard. I do.
Yeah.
Is that crazy of a thing? I wanted to know what I would look like with a good thick beard.
You just ask ChatGPT. You can know. Ask AI.
Why have I not done that?
Yeah. What are you doing?
What am I doing for fun at home? If I'm not putting a beard on my
guy with beard envy like yourself should have done that.
Yeah, I should have done that. Fishy handed us the plug sheet. So what's coming up this weekend? We've got a little Fan Sports Saturday. We'll be taking care of you from 9 to noon tomorrow morning. That'll be Dylan Tyre. Speaking of the Columbus Blue Jackets, I like Dylan. He's on their radio team. And Tito. Then the Reds are on the radio. Reds baseball. Teddy, spring training.
I'm getting excited.
We
got a couple games this weekend.
Reds guards. Sharing the facility.
Yes.
You gotta win this one. You just gotta set the tone.
It's a must win. You gotta win that first game.
It's absolutely. You cannot let this one slide. Then on Sunday, of course, we got the Buckeye basketball game, 1:00. That's when the coverage starts. Ohio State on the road at Michigan State. So big game. Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know why I had to say what team he plays for. But then again, there's always been some wonder if Lamar is going to wind up somewhere else down the road here in his career. And now that Harbaugh is out, you feel pretty good about that. But there's some talk about Lamar Jackson and how dialed in to wanting to be a Super Bowl champion is he. And I know he probably doesn't take that kind of talk lightly, but this is something now that their offensive coordinator is talking about with Lamar.
I mean, could get him in some trouble the way he's talking about it. But this idea of, and I get it too, when you have a regime change, you want guys to be in the facility during the offseason. You want your players there for OTAs, which when you have a new coach, I believe you get to open up a little bit earlier, get some extra days in there, which is important for them, right? Like you want your quarterback throwing to the wide receivers. You want him on the grease board learning the new concepts or different concepts or the terminology, however it's going to change. So I don't think it's out of bounds that that's your desire, but
there's a rule.
There is a rule.
Yeah, so Declan Doyle, he's the offensive coordinator now. I'll just read you the quotes, and you can everybody hears this. They're like, oh, you're directly talking to Lamar. He said, we would expect players to be here. And certainly it is voluntary. So there, I guess, is that check.
It's not.
But then he says, but if you want to say that you're going to win a championship, you want to say that you have championship standards, and those are your goals and your expectations, certainly that's going to take work. That's going to take collaboration. That's going to take the beginning of building the relationship with their coaches and other players, starting off this next regime on the right foot. Now, Mike Florio will point out that that doesn't entirely blend with what the collective bargaining agreement allows for.
You can't say that you expect people to volunteer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that no club official may indicate to a player that the club's off-season workout program or classroom instruction is not voluntary.
Right. In saying that you expect somebody to be there is kind of indicating that you don't believe it should be or is voluntary.
Yeah, you use voluntary and expect you to be there kind of in the same paragraph.
Well, it said I expect you to be there.
You can't do both.
It certainly is voluntary. And then you put the big but in there, which to me, the but erases everything you said before the but.
Where are you at with Lamar, though? Forget about all this. What's been your football take on his last several seasons? Because it's always been, you can point to not just him in the AFC.
Right.
You can point to Joe Burrow with injury issues. Josh Allen can't get the job done. Lamar always seems to have these injuries late in the season where he misses a game or two, or maybe I can't even go for this playoff game you had a couple years ago where Huntley had to step in and they lost the game. That was the Sam Hubbard fumble game. They almost won without Lamar, but what's your take then on him?
Great player, right? Like, I don't think you take anything away. I think in this game in particular, you're judged off of your ability to win in the postseason and ultimately win championships. So you juxtapose MVPs versus championships, Lombardis. And that's the thing with Lamar. And you mentioned the availability. I think as a football person, that would probably be the biggest frustration, is having such a great player who hasn't always been available to you in critical moments. There's also this narrative that's been forming around him that's hard to avoid, that maybe he does show up a little bit later for meetings. They had to adjust the meeting schedule. Now you're hearing about how they put the bonuses in there for him to show up to the offseason program. He doesn't care about the money. He just doesn't want to show up for the offseason program. So I think it's hard to judge fully because of the great quarterback play we've seen in the AFC for, the last handful of years, right? Like it was always going to be tough to cut through. But now we're starting to get this narrative of maybe he's not doing everything in his power to will his team to winning Lombardis, and that's where you start to feel a little bit differently.
I'm trying to see when his contract ends. Is it 27? It didn't say particularly when in this article. I think, it runs through 27. So
he's probably going to want something right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, when you're 2 years up on it here. So he's under the 5-year, $260 million contract.
He's definitely not showing up if he doesn't get a new deal.
No, not to voluntary stuff.
So you're not even getting what you want anyway.
But, when you bring up some of that other stuff, though, if you really haven't been, even when it's season mode, and we can't, I guess, fix a time for when you arrive, but if you're late to some stuff that has like set start times, then you're completely opened up to criticism.
Well,
if you haven't won the Super Bowls
but also,
and gotten the job done for what you want to do under that previous regime with
if
Harbaugh.
You're switching your meeting times for one guy, and I get the quarterback's the most important guy, that's kind of on you as an organization too. The new regime has to set the tone on that kind of stuff.
All right, more pizzazz than you can shake a stick at. The bets of the weekend. It's Pick Your Parlay time. That's coming up. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 10-minute delay due to some residual traffic from an earlier accident on westbound 670 after 3rd Street. It's still moving a little slow there from Leonard Avenue. And there's about a 5-minute holdup on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from 161 to Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
It's Skyway time at Skyline Chili. Come get your Skyline 3, 4, or 5-way with 50% extra cheese at no extra charge. Regular and large ways only at participating Skyline restaurants for a limited time.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
Great Lakes Hyundai wants you to save your refund this tax season with 90 days of no car payments and 0% financing on 26 Hyundai Santa Fe's and Tucsons for up to 60 months. No payments, 90 days, 0%. Keep your tax money in your pocket. Go now for the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With proof credit, some customers may not qualify. Interest accrues during no payment period. New Hyundais come equipped with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Offer ends 3/2.
Things people don't believe in. Little green aliens. Bigfoot. And that Spectrum TV combines all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. but that one is actually true. You get over $100 worth of streaming apps like HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, AMC Plus, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
My advisor at Plant Moran Wealth Management knows my definition of wealthy. Rescue animals. Everywhere. So, my husband and I bought property and opened a sanctuary. It's our happy place. And from the sound of it, it's their happy place too.
You have your own personal definition of wealthy. Plant Moran Wealth Management knows it takes a personal approach to get you there. Experience the difference with Plant Moran Wealth Management. Book a consultation today.
Got this. Breathe. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Mike Rowe here with a random fact. More than half of the homes that have basements in North America will experience water damage. It's true. Whether it's basement moisture, flooding, or bowing walls, do yourself a favor and call a groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to waterproof your basement and stabilize your walls. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Truck drivers, are you tired of your pay not matching your experience? At Schneider, our truck driver pay is designed so your years of service directly translate to higher earnings. Plus, longtime drivers qualify for larger sign-on bonuses and a larger selection of driving jobs. Pick from drive-in, intermodal, tanker, and dedicated opportunities. Ready to be rewarded for your hard work and expertise? Find the right driving job for you at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Well, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Getting the cold shoulder? Call Care Heating and Cooling and we'll fix your furnace fast. Call 1-800-COOLING.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. I'm Jacob Reimer. At the Winter Olympics, the United States men's hockey team is playing for a spot in the gold medal game against Slovakia and currently holds a 5-0 lead after 2 periods. Goals from the Americans: Dylan Larkin, Tage Thompson, Jack Eichel, each with 1. Jack Hughes has put 2 in the back of the net. Blue Jackets defenseman Zach Werenski has assisted on 3 of the 5 goals for Team USA. If the Americans hold on, they'll face Canada for the gold medal after they beat Finland earlier today 3-2. College basketball tonight in the top 25. 22nd ranked Miami of Ohio looks to make it 27-0 as they host Bowling Green. Indiana is at number 7 Purdue, and number 18 St. Louis takes on VCU. This update sponsored by Uber Eats. Uber Eats has a great deal waiting for you at Old Bag of Nails. Get a buy one, get one free deal on burgers on the app. Terms apply. See app for details. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
We want you to know that he's fingering his dry snacks. Whatever the hell that means. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Oh, we have a very fun 5 o'clock hour coming up here. We have lots more go to jails on a nice go to jail Friday. Throwing some people in the slammer already. Joshua Perry is here. Did you do anything jail-worthy this week?
I didn't do anything jail-worthy. I think there were some jail-worthy things in my orbit that happened this week.
I got to hear some more from yours.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that. But we've got some business to tend to right here because it's one of Teddy's favorite segments of the week. Pizzazz time.
Common Man and Timmy present Pick Your Parlay.
Oh, I've got another parlay this week that's going to drive Dylan Gonzalez up a wall. Let me start you off with a little 3 money line winners in a little college basketball. We're going with St. Louis over VCU. What a battle in the A-10 right there. The Billikens, they're awesome this year. They're making former coach Rick Majerus proud with every dribble of that basketball. Take Purdue at home over Indiana. Game on the Fan tonight. Don't miss that. Boilermakers and Hoosiers. And Houston hosting Arizona. Those are big games all over the place. Go Cougs in that one. Arizona, they are human. Once the Jayhawks cut them, they've been opened up a little bit. Then Bowling Green at Miami. Speedo time, Joshua. Let's see that red Travis Steele Speedo.
Yikes.
Hawks going for 27-0. You don't get the Speedo then. They got to get this thing to the end of the regular season and win the MAC, win the tournament. They're going to get the win, but I say take the 8.5 points that Bowling Green is getting here. Solid team right now, 16-11. Tomorrow, Kansas is going to dust Cincinnati. Problem time for Wes Miller, the head coach down there. It's not been a good run. They're sick of him. And I say give the 10.5 points to Kansas big, with or without Mr. Coin Flip Darren Peterson, whether it's in his contract to play this game or not, with or without, they got it. How about this game? Michigan is on the road at Duke. Late season, non-conference games of interest like this. I hate both of these teams, but I would say Michigan is so damn good right now. Give the points. They're favored by 2.5. They're going to go to Cameron. They're going to have fun doing it, too. And they're going to beat the Boozers and beat Duke. We got NBA tonight, baby. Gimme that basketball because I'm going to dunk it. Cavs at the Charlotte Hornet. Donovan Mitchell. He'll have 25 or more. Cavs are going to win on the money line and take the over 235.5 points. And you're going to get a bunch of $2 glizzies and pretzels and peanuts. Not for you, though, because your head will turn, 3 times its size. We don't want that. And in golf, I told you about some of these mind-boggling odds updates earlier today. But if you didn't hear this, just rewind to the fact that Akshay Bhatia was leading this tournament, or I think he was actually a stroke down when I looked at these odds. Scotty Sheffler was dead last in the field, and he still had better odds to win the golf tournament than Akshay Bhatia, who at the time when I looked at this was 5 under par, and he was right up there. That's how crazy it is for Scotty. But I'm throwing in an Akshay Bhatia to win this event. Oh, wow. So now our odds are going crazy. We're really taking some chances right now. Then in NASCAR, Kyle Larson, baby, Elk Grove, California. Driver of the number 5 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Hendrick Motorsports with the most boring car sponsor of all time. It's just HendrickCars.com. That's lame. What are you sucking back on today? A Red Bull?
Oh, yeah.
Get the Red Bull car. Somebody probably already has that one, but we need sponsors like that. He's sitting 6 in the odds, plus 1,600 to win. He's got 32 wins across his fantastic career. What's one more? $10 gets you $288,000. Let's go.
Wow.
Dear God. My God.
You want to throw a little $10 down on that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Already did, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We're just
Why
waiting.
not? All right, so we got NBA back in full swing. And back in the days where I used to throw a couple shekels down on the betting apps, I would make a fat-ass NBA parlay. So I got 8 picks for you here. We're going to go with the Hollywood Showdown. We got the Clippers at the Lakers. Okay, so Kawhi Leonard, love what he did during All-Star Weekend.
Big hands.
Huge hands.
Huge hands.
Huge hands. Insane, really.
Makes Kevin Durant look like Burger King hands.
It really did. I was shocked when I saw that.
Crazy.
But I like what I saw of Kawhi Leonard, so I'm going to take him 5 or more assists. Also, Kawhi Leonard, 7 or more rebounds. And then Luka Doncic, really good player, good at really everything he does out there. So I'm going to take him with 9 or more assists and also 8 or more rebounds. And then let's get to the points here, because I love LeBron James. 20-plus points in this one for the old man. How about Austin Reeves? He's played some really good basketball this year. 25-plus points.
Love him.
Yeah, I think he can do that. And then, of course, Luka, I got to take him as well with 35 or more points here. And that gets us to who is going to win the game. I'm going to lay the points here with the Lakers, 8.5-point favorite, and total odds on that one plus 50,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
All in the same game.
All in the same game.
All in one game.
Big
right
sicko.
there. That's some good pizzazz. Okay. To the Pizzazz King.
Pizzazz.
Yeah. I was taking a look at a lot of things this weekend, and I'm not a big fan of what we got to bet on this weekend. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that attitude.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't sound like we got Pizzazz coming now.
I found a nice 4-pack, and it's got plus 50,000 odds as well. So $10 will get you, what, $5 grand? Mm-hmm. It's not $250,000.
$288,000.
$288,000.
And $800 bucks.
But this is some nice walking around money, $5 grand, right? Yeah. So
chump change.
Yeah. All right, let's head to the Olympics. And tomorrow in curling, we have Great Britain taking on Canada. And now we know Canada, they're cheaters, right? So
the double touching son of a guns.
Yeah. So I'm taking them to win because
the cheating.
Yeah. If you're cheating, you're probably going to win. So good job out of you, Canada. I got you taking gold, and go get that gold. You guys mentioned the Cavs taking on Charlotte. What's Mike?
Charlotte Hornet?
Yeah, but he's taking on
snacks
tonight. I'm taking the Cavs in that game. I would like what they're doing right now. They got James Harden. They're working him in, and they're just dominating right now. So let's take the Cavs. The Genesis Invitational. Your guy, Timmy, you were texting me last week, and you're like, who is Bridgman?
Bridgestone? How's he doing?
Yeah. Bridgestone, he's up at near the top of the leaderboard. He's just one back right now. I got him to win it. I think he's going to win his first tournament. He's been playing really well. Last year he came along, and we're going to take him. And then NASCAR, of course, they got the race on Sunday. You had, who'd you take in the NASCAR race?
I took Kyle Larson, man.
Larson, I'm sorry.
Hendrick Motorsports. Let's go.
Yeah, very generic. He just signed a
what
new
do you mean
deal.
Very generic?
The
Hendrick
sponsor.
Motor Cars.
Yeah, the sponsor.
I thought you meant my pick was generic.
No. He just signed a new deal with them, so that'll be a good experience for him to get them back into victory lane.
You got to get like a soda or something.
Well, that's what he takes.
I don't care if it's a Charmin sponsorship. Like, whatever you got to do.
The boss is sponsoring the car. Well, anyway, I'm taking Chris Buescher. And he's pretty good, speed plate racer. That's what they got going on here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, what they used to call them, the restrictor plates. But I'm going to take Chris Buescher to win, and that's going to get you plus 50,000. So yeah, $5 or $10 will get you $5 grand.
Pizzazz. All right, there you go. Parlays are locked in. Boy, there's just going to be some rich people after this weekend is done.
Hopefully.
I'm sure they'll be able to infuse that money back into Ohio State athletics. That's what we got to do. NIL, man.
I know. Timmy's been telling me this whole, I'm going to win the Mega Millions, the Powerball, and I'm going to cut a fat check for the Hoop Squad.
Fattest check.
Yeah.
Be the biggest gift they'd ever received.
Wow.
Now, granted, I need like a $500 million win to make that happen.
Yeah.
So we needed to be like at 1.2
but
bill.
But you were the one who
what do you think you get for the lump sum?
But you told me you're not taking that. You said that you're going to take the annuity.
I'd have to take the lump sum if I want to give the big gift.
But you're an annuity guy.
Well, if I wasn't going to give the gift, but I am. So I'm going to have to take the lump sum.
Yeah, probably lump sum 200.
200?
Yeah, for a lump sum,
No, if it's $1.2 billion,
no,
like if that's what the Mega Millions is.
$500 million.
No. I'm saying,
well, if it's $1.2 billion, you're probably somewhere in the
600.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I need it to be up there so I can then give what I want to give.
All right.
That's what I want to do. More Go to Jails here on a Go to Jail Friday coming up. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got traffic slowing down due to an accident that's on southbound 71 on the north side at Main Street. And you're looking at a 5-minute holdup if you're on southbound 270 on the west outer belt going from Cemetery Road to I-70. This report is sponsored by BHM CPA Group. Tax season made simple. Thousands trust BHM CPA Group for accurate, affordable, IRS-compliant 1040 filing. File today and maximize your return at bhmcpagroup.com because BHM CPA Group simplifies the complex. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop here. You know High Bank for their award-winning spirits, but the food deserves just as much love. Enjoy happy hour with friends, brunch with family, and dinner that never misses. Make your reservation today at highbankco.com. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
Hey, Columbus, big news. For a limited time, get Uber One free for a full year so you can save on food and rides. That's a $96 value on us. Just use code Columbus. Get 1 year of $0 delivery fees, 10% off eligible food and grocery orders, and up to 6% Uber One credits on rides. Sign up for this limited time offer today using code Columbus and save big with Uber One. Offer valid through 3/31/26. Savings and $0 delivery fee on eligible orders and rides only. Fees and terms apply. See app for details.
Hi, it's Alex Johnson from the Diamond Cellar. Offering the guaranteed best price is always our baseline. Wedding weekend adds an exceptional advantage. Join us February 27th and 28th and enjoy preferred bridal pricing on select wedding and anniversary bands with advantages up to 30% off plus special no-interest financing on engagement rings. It's a rare opportunity to pair meaningful value with exceptional service and reputation that define Diamond Cellar. Discover Wedding Weekend February 27th and 28th at Diamond Cellar on Selma Road or at Easton Town Center.
At Metal Supermarkets, we're all about getting you and your crew to quit in time sooner. That's why our service is a cut above. You see, no matter the project, we'll get you to the right metal, shape, and grade. Cut to any size, ready real fast. And yeah, we'll deliver. Leaving plenty of time for the important things, like opening an ice-cold can of aluminum. Metal Supermarkets, the convenience store for metal.
It's Timmy Hall here stepping in for the Common Man. You see, he decided to go to Italy when his Germain spot was due. Must be nice. You know what else is nice? Germain's month-long President's Day sale at all the locations listed at GoGermain.com. This month, all qualified pre-owned vehicles come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. On top of the $1,000 price promise, no one will sell you a car for less. Nearly 4,000 vehicles, 30 brands, one website. You can only find the savings and that warranty at GoGermain.com. Hope you enjoyed your cured meats, Common Man.
BMI FCU is celebrating their 90th anniversary all year long with monthly sweepstakes. Open a BMI FCU Visa credit card. Enjoy rates lower than the national average and a special rate on balance transfers. Apply today at bmifcu.org/visa.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. From our one-click sign-up, mobile apps, and 24/7 availability, we make it easy to get your case started right from the comfort of your couch. All firms are not the same. The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial pound law.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Back in the day, if you wanted to listen to the Fan, you turned on the radio, and that was the end of the story. But now, oh baby, stream us live on the Fan app, TuneIn app, iHeart app. We're everywhere. The Fan, Ohio's streaming destination.
February is Children's Dental Health Month, so make sure you make an appointment for your child to visit an Ohio Dental Association member dentist. ODA member dentists are located throughout the state and are dedicated to providing the highest quality dental care, are bound by the highest ethical standards, and have access to superior ongoing education and training. On your next visit, ask if your child's dentist is a member of the Ohio Dental Association and American Dental Association, so you know you're being treated by the best. To find an ODA dentist in your area, visit ODA.org.
Accountability in elections isn't partisan, and in Ohio, Republican and Democrat teams work together to create confidence in every election result. Ohio's elections are accurate, accountable, and accessible. always. So make your plan to vote at voteohio.gov.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state. The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at onnradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network.
Amazon Business empowers leaders with smart business buying tools, leaving time to focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Well, thank goodness these gusty winds will relax overnight into Saturday morning. Skies stay clear. Overnight lows in the upper 20s. Saturday, middle 40s, so colder with a lot of sunshine. Clouds increase late and snow arrives on Sunday with an inch of accumulation across central Ohio. Northern Ohio could see up to 3 inches and colder with highs in the middle 30s. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
It is a Go to Jail Friday here on the show. Joshua Perry has done a marvelous job filling in for the last 6 episodes. Really appreciate you, man.
Little run.
Jen Winters is back there at the Go to Jail update desk. I've got something for all of us. This was pretty much a jailbird in and of itself. Mick Cronin. I'm calling him Little Man Mick now. He's been going nuts after every game this year anyway. Even in games he's won. He went on the rant after they beat Purdue.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't. You won the game, Mick. Like, take a W. And it was just, I just can't believe, the schedule and the travel and get back here and you give us one of the best teams in the country.
These guys had this much time and we had that much time.
It's always something. So the latest thing was he like a psychopath, grabbed one of his players and ejected him from the game. Tom Izzo had one of the great lines after the game too. He was like, I guess Mick upgraded it to a flagrant 2. is what he said. It's like he decided his player had to go. But am I even seeing this right? I have a little clip of Mick Cronin trying to apologize and doesn't want to bring negative publicity to UCLA.
I'm lucky to coach here, and my advice, I've said this to guys you get older, lose all your hair, and I have to have facial hair now because I don't want to look like Mr. Clean. But you have to realize, and I have to do a better job of this, that in this climate, you got to be careful with what you say.
Yeah, you really do.
You got to be careful.
No S. It doesn't sound, as I was just careful right there. You don't see a guy who feels like he's ever being careful. He just sees a microphone, and even after the Ohio State game, he wanted to sell all of his players.
He hasn't seen a microphone he didn't like. By the way, he subscribes
the beard. Yeah, I know. I heard
you have to have facial hair if you're bald. This is not just a thing I came up with.
But does Mick, hold on. I'm trying to get, he doesn't really even have a beard.
Yeah, I mean, goober. He's a goober.
I can't see he's so blonde. He has a little bit of scruff there, but he didn't have much of a beard. When it goes, it goes. But Mick was certainly thrown in jail. I have no faith at all that he'll be able to keep from being negative. He said that he talked to that player, Steven Jamerson, said he already apologized to him. He said, it's the only reason I sent him to the locker room. I thought he literally made a dirty play and tried to wipe the guy out. He mentioned it was similar to what was in that St. John's Providence game. So thought that I had to do that. And then he said, Steve's everything that's good about college basketball. Whatever. He's everything I believe in about college basketball. That being said, I'm trying to protect. I take it seriously. Our guys don't get texts. We're not taking guys out in the air. That's what he said.
I don't know. If I was a player and that situation happened with me, and then coach wants to, after all the backlash, wants to come and apologize to me, I'd be like, save it.
I mean, I guess,
save it. You tried to show me up basically during the game and toss me out when nobody else was trying to toss me out.
Look,
as my own damn coach.
I told you we were talking a little bit about books this week, right? And I've read a couple of sports books in the last year. I can't do. Yes, that's not surprising, Jen. Me and reading, not great. Okay.
I got you all those Cat in the Hat books for your birthday,
and I love them.
I know. I can't wait.
That was what I brought up to him yesterday when he said he struggled to read.
I know. That's why I got them for him, and I can't wait for you to get to Hop on Pop.
I'm more of a one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, and a chicka boom boom. Okay,
great.
I do love the chicka boom
you'll
boom.
See, I'm really proud of you, Timmy.
Here comes Z down the coconut tree. Like that's the one that I love. But I read the book about Bobby Knight, and I still, like, to this day, I don't think there's a more enigmatic guy, because you can be on one side of the fence and think he is a total D-hole, and I would agree with you based on what lens you're looking through and how you don't speak to people that way. You can't do it that way. But then there's that other side where he obviously developed and had those very, very special connections with certain people and certain players at the deepest level. And there was real love there, and would do anything for this person. It's hard to understand. It's difficult to understand, but I'm reading the book and it's pulling on my own feelings all throughout the book. And like what he does here, what he does in the next chapter, what he does in this next practice or after this next game. And it just keeps going in an endless cycle. So I get it. Mick's still been putting a team on the court this whole time. I don't know what people keep going to play for him.
I don't know.
They could have stopped by now or long ago.
Yeah. I was talking to Jen about this earlier, my relationship with Urban, where I know that's not everybody's taste, right? But I tell people all the time, I love the guy to death. I don't expect you to. So I get that whole thing about coaches. The thing with Knight, the thing with Urban Meyer, these guys were multiple championship legendary coaches. Mick ain't that. So it's to me, it's crazy.
Yeah, totally.
Like, you don't get to behave like that. Treat me like
without
that.
Without
the winning.
Yeah, there's not as much of a charm to Bobby Knight if he didn't have three banners up there.
People would be like, he was a bad guy.
He's still the last guy ever to have an undefeated season.
Yeah, and if he didn't have those accolades, they'd be like, oh, you're a bad dude.
All right, back to the go to jail desk. Jen, what do we have now?
We have one from our gal, Cass, and she says her go to jail is her father because he made a post on Facebook that made it sound like her grandmother, was dead. So naturally, she began to panic because her grandma's in the hospital, and then she tries to call her grandfather once, no answer. I call again and get an answer. Turns out she's fine. Thank goodness.
Well, what?
Well, and
is there more? Like, is there more context to this?
He just sometimes gets too toasty and posts things like this. He did this when her grandfather was sick. He has now posted, she's still hanging on in the middle of a slew of condolences. Grandma's doing much better, but jail for Dad. Sincerely,
I agree.
Cassie.
It's a year in jail.
Yeah.
He's trying to have a sense. He's trying to have here's where I say he's trying to. He obviously has a sick sense of humor by nature. And I don't think this was a sick sense of humor. I just think he was. Well, what else would it be?
He was toasty, so I think he was inebriated.
Oh.
So this is why when you're inebriated,
even if he was
that's
drunk,
why
he
you
wouldn't
shouldn't
think
Facebook when you're inebriated.
Okay. Even if he was, he's still even a little tipsy. You wouldn't think that your wife, whoever, is actually dead when they're not. Like, you're not. It's not a place you get to.
You're being dramatic.
You're changing reality.
Holy crap.
I feel like a year is not enough, honestly.
No, I